Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Simran is there. Vivek है. श्रीवली.
गुड इवनिंग
सुचरित.
सर।
गुड इवनिंग सिमरन. नेहा का है
Yeah,
लैब पे.
sir.
आई थिंक शी इज इन ऑफिस सर।
ओके.
Near का office है sir. Yes.
Hi सुचरित. सुचरित is also in office.
No, today of work from home. Good evening, sir.
Work from home. हाँ. ये सुचरित का you have to talk with सुचरित. हाँ, उसका कुछ 2 days ऑफिस होता है.
हाँ सर,
According.
किया मैंने बात सर.
किया ना. Great. We have Srivali also. Srivali, how are you doing? Last quarter you did not give any exam.
नो सर।
Why? What happened, बाबा?
नथिंग सर।
ठीक है. I think welcome to Super Infinity Education. Right. आप लोग I think almost everybody has been here. Right. Sucharit is new. I think Simran last quarter थी. Right. Vivek is I think someone new. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Shrivali was there. ठीक. Shrivali क्या कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा तो you can call me. कल परसों कॉल कर लेना 2 बजे के
ठीक
पहले.
है सर।
We can connect and talk about it. Right. राहुल.
Yes
I
sir.
think तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों.
हाँ सर.
Right. Take care of everyone. Right. और भी बच्चे ज्वाइन होंगे 1-2 दिन. Let the demos work out. Right.
Yes yes.
Then. Right. चलो. तो फिर आई थिंक वो तूने वो ये कर लिया ना वो स्क्रीन कैसे प्रेजेंट करना है बोल के.
सर मैं नॉर्मली करूंगा, इसमें नहीं हो रहा है सर, वो आईपैड का मतलब वो.
ठीक है
वो नॉर्मल.
चलेगा. ओके.
यस सर यस.
राइट. चलो सब लोग ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर एफआर एग्जाम. कुछ भी रहेगा तो आई थिंक यू नो मी. राइट. होपफुली यू नो मी. आई एम देयर इन द ग्रुप. यू कैन टॉक विथ मी एनी टाइम. डायरेक्टली डीएम मी और टॉक विथ मी. कॉल मी मैसेज मी. ओके. सुचरित आपका आज रात को रजिस्ट्रेशन आज रात को या कल सुबह रजिस्ट्रेशन हो जाएगा बेटा.
Okay, sir. ठीक है.
ठीक है गाइस. बाय बाय.
Thank you.
चलो गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. चलो टर्न ऑन योर कैमरास. चलो 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 चलो. अभी ये बैच तो मैंने कम इट्स फिक्स की आपको कैमरा चालू करना पड़ेगा. इफ देयर इज सम अदर सर्कमस्टेंसेस नहीं हो रहा है कैमरा ऑन तो कोई इशू नहीं, बट यू शुड ऑन द कैमरा. चलो चलो जल्दी. चलो चलो श्रीवली, सिमरन, विवेक. अभी क्या लास्ट बैच मैंने छोड़ दिया था सबको, तो ये बैच मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगा.
यस सर।
हाँ. चलो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग आई वांट यू टू इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ. कितने पेपर एग्जाम्ड है, कैसे मालूम पड़े एसीसी के बारे में. सर हैव यू गिवन एनी एसीसी पेपर, व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट एफआर, कि एसीसी डिफिकल्ट है कि इजी, बिकॉज यू नो कि सब बोलते हैं कि सर डिफिकल्ट है इजी है. व्हाट्स इन योर थॉट, सो आई नीड टू नो फ्रॉम द डे वन. चलो पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं श्रीवली से ही.
हेलो गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। आई एम शिवाली। आई एम इन माय थर्ड ईयर ऑफ बीकॉम राइट नाउ। मेरे 5 पेपर एग्जाम्ड है एंड फॉर मी एसीसी इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट एंड एफआर इज अ नाइटमेयर।
Nightmare, okay. So it will not be for sure if you attend. Whatever I
यस।
say, if you do, it will not be for sure. If you will not do, then you will have a lot of problems. Then at the end, if you say सर 15 दिन में पढ़ लेंगे, 20 दिन में पढ़ लेंगे, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. वो खाली टेंशन होगा, प्रेशर होगा. मैंने पिछले बैच में देखा स्टूडेंट्स को, तो उन्होंने यही बोला कि सर लास्ट 10 दिन में पढ़ने को नहीं हुआ. तो इफ यू कीप एवरीथिंग फॉर लास्ट 10 दिन में इम्पॉसिबल है बाबा करने को. सो फ्रॉम डे वन ओनली बी ऑन ट्रैक. ओके बेटे. देन विवेक सर. नहीं बाबा. अदर्स प्लीज से मी. सिमरन.
Hello, good evening, sir. I
गुड
am
इवनिंग बेटे.
Simran and I pursuing the course of cost accountant and I also pursuing the course of ACCA. My 5 paper is exempt and March attempt in like मेरा.
फर्स्ट पेपर ये है ना.
Yes, sir, FR first.
कॉस्टिंग का कैसे चल रहा है आपका, सीएमए का एग्जाम हुआ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir, कल लास्ट था CM एग्जाम.
कैसे गया?
सर ठीक गए थे. कॉस्टिंग में डर है सर.
अरे कॉस्टिंग सबको डर ही है, इधर पीएम में भी सबको डर है. वही सिचुएशन है उधर. कोई नहीं, बट
हम्म
हो जाएगा. चलो आई
हम्म.
होप अभी ये अटेम्प्ट का बुक कर लेना एग्जाम. लास्ट अटेम्प्ट तो नहीं हुआ था, सो
सर
प्लीज
मैंने
बुक.
हो गया मेरा भी।
हाँ तो ओके, जब तो कोई टेंशन नहीं. एज यू नो दैट रिमोट एग्जाम्स आर नॉट अवेलेबल, सो यू
हम्म।
हैव टू बुक द एग्जाम सो दैट स्लॉट्स अवेलेबल है अभी तो कर लो, नहीं तो बाद में बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा स्लॉट्स मिलने को.
हम्म।
देन विवेक. एनीवन एल्स? और कौन है भैया? विवेक. विवेक सर, ऑडिबल नो? यस और नो इन द चैट बॉक्स. Audible, no? I'm audible, no? Srivali Simran.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then anyone pending? हाँ सर जी. Be comfortable with me from the day one only so that easy होगा. Yes, yes, Vivek. I'm waiting. Yes or no in the chat box, बाबा. Chat box में yes or no बोल दो बस है. No response. Yes. Okay. I'm audible, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay. चलो then. Anyone else? और सर जी. अरे यार. Just please introduce. Yeah.
सर हम अभी तो
हिंदी में
एसीसी
भी चलेगा, हिंदी में भी चलेगा. इट्स
हाँ
नॉट दैट कि इंग्लिश में ही चाहिए अपन को.
अभी तो रजिस्ट्रेशन किया है दिस जून अटेम्प्ट विल बी द फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट ऑफ एसीसी
Okay, June attempt is the first attempt. So first ACCA
हाँ
paper you'll be getting 5 paper exemption. So
फाइव
आप जून
पेपर
में दे रहे, yes you have mentioned me. So what do you
हाँ
do as you mentioned working professional sir? So allocate time properly. Give good time for your first paper. Then when coming to your next paper, so you can easily manage after that. Once you get to know the paper pattern कैसे है, कैसे काम करता है ACCA, how the MCQs are tested, how MCQs are framed. So after that you can go on with that. Yes.
हाँ जी ठीक है
चलो then. चलो then let us start with FR. सर क्या पढ़ेंगे इसमें? What does basically your financial reporting paper? Your financial reporting paper will basically is your accounts. You have done in your class 11th, 12th, in your BCom, sir, debit, credit क्या होता है? तो वही है. Other than this, nothing else is there. So here, this financial reporting will be learning debit, credit. You know the basic of balance sheet, P&L, yes or no, cash flow, changes in equity. Same thing will be learning here. Like in your class 11 and 12th also, BCom also, you have covered depreciation, inventory क्या होता है, PP क्या होता है, goodwill क्या होता है. So all this will be covering in FR. Now a basic question to everyone. A basic question to everyone. Why do we prepare balance sheet, P&L, etc.? Why do we prepare that?
Sir, for the stakeholders.
For the stakeholders. Stakeholders are who? कौन कौन है stakeholders?
Sir, दो type के internal employees.
Give basic
Then,
examples.
इट्स अ फेयर व्यू
sir,
प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ अ एंटिटी लाइक शेयर होल्डर्स के लिए लाइक फॉर आउटसाइड मार्केट वेदर दे मतलब वो लोग इन्वेस्ट करेंगे या नहीं एंड प्राइवेट के एंटिटीज के लिए भी मतलब नॉर्मल कंपनी का सिचुएशन कैसा है तो बैलेंस शीट एंड पीएनएल बनाते
Okay, good to know that you mentioned situations of balance sheet and P&L. Why do we prepare balance sheet? चलो बता दो मुझे. Balance sheet क्यों prepare करते हैं अपन?
सर तो कंपनी का कितना एसेट्स एंड लायबिलिटी कितना मतलब एक फाइनेंशियल पीरियड के लिए लाइक रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है उसका एक फाइनेंशियल प्रेजेंटेशन बनाना चाहिए जो से देख के एनी शेयर होल्डर फॉर लिस्टेड एंटिटी उनको अवेयर होगा कि वेदर दे विल इन्वेस्ट इट और नॉट सो
Yes. So balance sheet आपको मालूम है sir, in balance sheet we record asset, we record liability, we record equity. We'll come into detailed discussion of these things today only. Then in P&L you record income and expense. Sir, income का meaning क्या है? Expense का meaning क्या है? Can anyone give examples for income and expense?
डिविडेंड इनकम,
Dividend income, then
पी एंड एल का एक्सपेंस, सैलरी दे रहे हैं आप,
Yes, yes, yes. Good to know that. So all these are some examples of a income and expense. Okay, sir. So ये सबको आता है. I know balance sheet P&L as an accountant. A basic if you are in commerce आपको आना चाहिए थोड़ा बहुत कि sir balance sheet means what P&L etc. We will learn the format also today. We'll cover the format. We will discuss what is an asset, what is a liability. We will also discuss what we say what is the asset etc. As well as we'll discuss the paper pattern. Each and everything we will be discussing, and I will also say you कि कैसे notes बनाना है, क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना. Each and everything I'll be discussing. Before that, और कुछ questions, any questions from my side before starting with the paper pattern or anything? No questions. चलो मेरे बारे में तो बता दूं. Myself Rahul Sirvi, I teach FR and SBR. So I teach in colleges also. SBR and FR, I have taught more than 500 students in combined online, offline for FR and SBR. At Super Infinity Education, this is my fourth batch. When coming to each batch, the I say about the September attempt. September attempt, 10 students had appeared for FR, 7 cleared, and let's say 75% result is that. So what is important? I have seen a problem with student is that if the topic is done, questions are given, please solve it. Do not keep at end. See, you can do, it's not a problem, but क्या है कि ज़्यादा pile up हो जाता है. And I have completed my ACCA last year. I teach FR and SBR. Any doubts regarding FR and SBR? I can guide you. Any other questions? मेरे बारे में किसी को और पूछना है क्या? सबका कैमरा बंद है. हाँ, खाली एक बटन है बस, उसको चालू करना है. उसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं करना आपको. चलो चलो. नहीं तो क्या, मैंने देखा है कि कैमरा बंद है, सर सो रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स, और सर बिस्तर पर लेट के देख रहे क्लास. तो अपा नहीं चाहता इधर बात में. चलो देन एवरीवन, लेट मी शेयर द स्क्रीन. I hope everyone can see the screen. Yes?
हाँ सर.
Yes, chalo then. As mentioned to everyone, the first 5 classes are demo free classes. It will be uploaded on YouTube also, and you can attend. After that, classes will not be uploaded on YouTube. You will be provided with your access key. You can access on the platform, and we will discuss that. Now, when coming to the features of the batch, see, full coverage of your IS and IFRS will be done. Question bank will be provided. As we do with the first topic, you'll get to know. Then 30 section C questions we will discuss in the class, and some I will type out. Then after each standard, test will be there. After each standard, I say that yeah, either Saturday or Sunday, test will be there. Then the test will include what? 15 important MCQs regarding that standard. These are the features of the batch. Then MCQ. The MCQ we will be solving in the class, as well as video will be provided so that you can watch the MCQs also. Any doubts you can ask me. Then a full mock you have to attend on your ACCA platform, that is the pre-mock, or there are 2 to 3 mocks you have to attempt. You have to update me regarding your scores. And doubt solving, as mentioned, you message me, I will send a voice note. If you have any doubts, we can connect on a call and discuss the issue ki sir ye topic mein ye dikkat hai. So now coming to an important point, sir, what should we refer? See, these are the notes. ये मेरे notes हैं. These are the notes. You should take printout of these notes. You should take printout of these notes. Each and every topic दिया हुआ है इधर. You should take out printout so that it becomes easy, so that we will not waste much time in the class writing this. We will focus on understanding the concept and doing lot of questions in the class. सबको clear है? And question bank will be provided. You have to use that question bank. So see here, let me show you the question bank. See. This is the question bank you will be getting for each standard. So you'll be getting a question bank for each standard, or I have compiled this time for each part. For each part, you'll be getting the question bank. These are the basic questions which regularly we take in the class, regular class. And then below this, you have your MCQ questions. You have your MCQs, and this MCQ, as mentioned, a separate video will be provided, as well as after each topic, as we do a single topic, I will be mentioning that these are the MCQs you have to do. 5 MCQs or 4 MCQs. As we do the first topic, you will understand. These are some important points which you have to keep in mind. Sabko clear hai? So should we make notes? When coming to notes, what should be your aim? Understand that. As mentioned, handwritten notes will be provided. You have to take out what, sir? Print out lena hai aapko. Understand that. Question bank will be provided. And you have to solve the questions from this only. Yes, sir. Now coming to the notes part. Sir, how should we take notes? Understand one important point. The theory which is there. The theory I will copy and paste it here. I will explain you the concept. After that, we will write some examples. When I come to a calculation question, basically when I come to a calculation question, I'll write down basic figures and I'll draw timelines. We will write some basic examples. You have to take that down. You have to write down the topic. Let's take a topic is of depreciation. You have to write down the heading. The basic example which I write, you have to write. After that, we will take the questions and we will solve. So the content part is already covered in the handwritten notes. You can refer that. And you, if any additional point, you can write it down. Any doubts to anyone? किसी को कुछ doubts है क्या? Notes taking में. From the first day I'm saying, जो theory है, it is provided in your handwritten notes. So what we will do, yeah, journal entries, etc. When I take a basic example, we will write down as I mentioned. As I mentioned that your basic journal entries, basic example, you have to take it down. And after that, you have to mention the question number 1, question number 2 as we solve in the class. Clear to everyone?
सर जो चीजें प्रिंट करनी होगी तो आप ग्रुप में भेज देंगे ना?
Yes, yes.
जो चीजें प्रिंट करनी होगी हम लोग को, जैसे हैंड रिटन नोट्स, तो वो चीज हम ग्रुप में भेज देंगे.
हाँ, I will send all these notes will be shared in the group. This one, any other book if you need for reference. Usually many students follow probably the Kaplan, BVP, or you have your study up. But better I say, follow these notes, one note, the notes which I have given to you, and simultaneously the question bank. Basic questions we will take in class, MCQs also we will take in class. I'll explain that as first or second class. I'll explain how we will approach with MCQ, etc. No issues in that.
Okay.
Clear? Now, please, as mentioned, I had message in the group that you should have a notebook where you take basic examples, you write down the heading, you draw the flow chart of any topic, sir, what all are important from this. And you should take the basic example, need not write down the question, write down the question number, sir, iska solution ye hai, iska solution ye hai. So as we move forward with the first topic, from tomorrow we'll be starting with the first topic, understand that. But today we will be discussing the basic of your balance sheet, P&L accounting कैसे होता है, what is an asset, what is a liability, etc. It's an important class. If you think कि सर हमको आता है तो remove that from your mind. Whatever I teach today, it will carry on for each class. Yes, sir. Must take examples and do questions in class. These are the basic points. I hope सबको clear है. Yes, sir. Now, starting with your paper pattern. Any idea to anyone? Paper pattern क्या है? चलो मुझे बता दो। हाँ, चलो एवरीवन प्लीज राइट डाउन योर पेपर पैटर्न फॉर योर एफआर. The first, there are three sections. Section A, Section B, Section C. Yes sir. Total कितने मार्क्स का पेपर? The total exam is for 100 marks sir. 100 marks, 3 hours, not more than that. 3 hours fix है. So please make this notes. Yeah, it's there in the notes which I've provided. I will share in the group, but please take it down so that you have it stored in your mind. Section A, MCQ. Section B also is what sir? MCQ आएगा sir. Section C क्या है sir? Section C is what? MCQ. What do you think? No.
Case studies.
अरे बाप रे बाप, केस स्टडी तो ये होगा, ये केस स्टडी MCQ आएगा. ये सेक्शन सी क्या है सर? योर डिस्क्रिप्टिव पार्ट.
Descriptive.
आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू टाइप आउट योर आंसर ऑन, लेट्स से फॉर कैलकुलेशन एक्सेल दिया होगा, एक्सेल विल बी प्रोवाइडेड सर. व्हेन कमिंग टू द अदर क्वेश्चन, वर्ड लाइक अ स्पेस विल बी प्रोवाइड, यू हैव टू टाइप आउट योर आंसर. अपन देखेंगे वो. सो दीज आर व्हाट आई से लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस. अभी एज ऑफ नाउ आई एम सेइंग व्हाट लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस और डिस्क्रिप्टिव क्वेश्चंस. यू कैन मेंशन दिस आल्सो, descriptive part. Yes sir. Now when coming to section A, section B, section C, sir इसका marking scheme क्या होगा? Section A as mentioned MCQ 15 marks, no 15, total 30 marks. This also is your 30 marks. ये कितना होगा लास्ट वाला? 40 marks obviously. Now in the section A 15 MCQs will be tested बेटे. कितने MCQs? 15 MCQs will be tested, each 2 marks. So total कितना हो गया? So 30 marks. So will the MCQs be direct? Yes. Will it be related to any case study, case scenario? कुछ भी नहीं होगा बेटे. A simple MCQ will come, calculate depreciation. What is 1 plus 1? 2. वैसे क्वेश्चन आता है ना, वैसे आएगा इसमें, समझ लो. When coming to your FR concept, हाँ ऐसे नहीं कि सर 1 plus 1 2 आएगा FR में, ये समझ लेना. Section B. Section B also what I say, case study. A case study will be given to you. Let's take 10 lines or 7 or 8 lines, or I say 3 to 4 paragraphs will be given. A case scenario will be given saying that company A is there, company A ने ये machine purchase किया है, calculate the depreciation, what is the value of inventory, what will go into P&L. So case scenario, case study questions. So totally 3 case scenarios will be given. How many case scenarios? 3 case scenarios will be given. Each case scenario, how many questions? 5 MCQs into 2, 10 marks. So 3 case scenario into 10, 30 marks in total. ये हो गया आपका पेपर पार्ट. यस सर, ये भी क्लियर है. Is this clear to everyone? Section A, Section B. Section A questions will be normal MCQ questions. When coming to your Section B, Section B a case scenario will be given. Relating to this case scenario बेटे क्या दिया होगा? 5 questions will be given. And it will be easy to identify. इतना कुछ complex नहीं होगा. It will be easy to identify. Yes sir. Any doubts on this to anyone? No sir. अभी sir theory questions will come, practical questions will come. Doubt. Sir theory questions आएगा कि practical questions आएगा? Both. But I say what? Section A, theory questions will be more. So I say normally 70-30 ratio. As I mentioned, when I gave my FR exam, so practical questions were more. But ACCA has mentioned that we are focusing toward application question. रट्टाफिकेशन नहीं काम आएगा, समझना है कॉन्सेप्ट को. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट. दैट शुड बी क्लियर टू यू फ्रॉम डे वन. If your concepts are clear and if you are able to do multiple MCQs, so then if any question comes, it will be easy for you to tackle. If you just know the concept और सर एग्जाम में लिख के हम फोड़ के आएंगे तो वो कभी होता ही नहीं है. From your class 1, let's say LKG, UKG, when you started learning ABCD कैसे, तो you have written that 100 times, 200 times. So same thing you have to follow here. Whatever you have done in your class 1, 2, 3, if you follow here also, write and practice, you will clear the exam. राइट एंड प्रैक्टिस का मीनिंग क्या हो जाएगा? क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अब थियरी मत लिखो, कॉन्सेप्ट बुक, रीड द थियरी, अंडरस्टैंड इट, आफ्टर दैट डू MCQs, the questions which we have taken in the class. If you have any doubts regarding that, do a basic question which we have done in the class. So when coming to section B, sir, same. I say here one case scenario. In one case scenario, how many questions are there? But 5 MCQs, na? Out of this 5, I say 2 practical. I say 2 practical and 3 theory questions, or vice versa. 3 practical question, 2 theory questions. समझ में आया सबको? Yes sir, ये clear है. So I hope you have got a basic idea section A, section B. I have not yet come to the syllabus part. I am only mentioning the paper pattern as of now. So section C. So section C में क्या टेस्ट होगा सर? Section C is your consolidation. सर ये पहली बार सुन रहे हैं हम नाम. कंसोलिडेशन का मीनिंग क्या है? ग्रुप अकाउंटिंग. बेसिकली कंसोलिडेशन मीन्स व्हाट? आई सी अ बेसिक एग्जांपल टू यू. टुडे यू आर अर्निंग, लेट्स टेक यू आर अर्निंग 10 लाख रुपीज. कितना कमा रहे हो आप? यू आर अर्निंग 10 लाख रुपीज एंड योर पेरेंट्स आर ऑल्सो अर्निंग 20 लाख रुपीज. सो व्हेन आई आस्क व्हाट इज योर अर्निंग, आप कितना बताओगे? सर आर अर्निंग इज 10 लाख रुपीज. बट व्हेन आई से व्हाट इज योर फैमिली अर्निंग, टोटल कितना अर्निंग है? So you will say parents are earning 20 lakh rupees, sir. I am earning 10 lakh rupees. So in total कितना हुआ? 30 lakh rupees. So consolidation means what? My company is there. I have a company. मेरी खुद की ये company. I have a company. I have acquired one more company. When I acquire other company, I will prepare balance sheet and P&L as one. I will do what? I will prepare balance sheet and P&L as one thing only. Yes, sir. सबको clear? I hope consolidation का meaning क्या है? Then coming to the next thing is single entity. Single entity. Many students have a problem with this. Single entity questions. Single entity. So single entity means what? Which you have done in your class 11th and 12th or in your BCom. So they used to give us a trial balance. Trial balance say we were preparing balance sheet and P&L. Same thing you have to do. And I say after practicing a lot of questions also in the regular class, every time I receive the feedback कि sir single entity बहुत tough है, disaster है sir, हमको कुछ समझ में नहीं आता. The issue is what? When I start any accounting standard, when we start with the topic, main topic, you have to understand what will go to P&L, what will go to balance sheet. If you understand that, your single entity will be easy. And you should know कि adjustment कैसे होगा. Clear to everyone? Out of these, any one will come. Any one will come. Any one will come. Any one will come. सबको क्या इजी लगता है? हाँ
Sir, consolidation.
हाँ, कंसोलिडेशन. रोहित सर आपको कौन सा इजी लगता है?
तब मैं तो अभी बोलूंगा ही नहीं ज्यादा कुछ.
सिंगल एंटिटी सबको टफ लगता है. अंडरस्टैंड दैट इफ अ टॉपिक इज डन टुडे, इफ यू डू द रेगुलर रिवीजन एंड प्रैक्टिस, क्वेश्चन इजी होगा. नहीं तो क्या, मेनी स्टूडेंट्स हैव सीन दे कीप एट द एंड एंड सब मेसअप हो जाता है. तो इट्स ट्रू, व्हेन आई यूज्ड टू स्टडी तो यही है. इफ वी कीप एनीथिंग एट लास्ट एंड वी थिंक कि सर सब कुछ हो जाएगा, तो क्या होगा? योर माइंड विल बी टोटली डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा क्या करना है. सो आई से फ्रॉम डे वन ओनली be with me as we do the test, etc. Attend each and everything. Yes sir, any one will come out of these two topics. Sir, after that, then the next question is from interpretation, is regarding interpretation, that is analysis of your financial statement. Sir, 20 marks. क्वेश्चन 1, ये क्वेश्चन 1 हो गया आपका, ये क्वेश्चन 2. क्वेश्चन 1 is for 20 marks and the next question is also for 20 marks. Understand this. And understand interpretation, many students will say tough hai. Why it becomes tough? Because you will not think and you will see the answer which is provided by ACCA. If you see that, wo tough hi hoga. When coming to your P level also, we say that do not see the answer which is given. The answer which is given by ACCA is for your reference purpose, to understand. Haan bhai. If you're self-study student, it is given for them to understand. This is your paper pattern. I've not yet come to the syllabus part. This is your paper pattern. Any doubts to anyone in the paper pattern? You can ask me. कुछ पूछना है किसी को? सर क्या पूछे सर, पहली क्लास है, हमको तो अभी ये इतना डाइजेस्ट हो जाए तो अभी बस है. पेपर पैटर्न वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. नाउ कमिंग टू अ पॉइंट, एन इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. कितने मार्क्स का पेपर है? 100 मार्क्स. टोटल ड्यूरेशन कितना है बताओ मुझे. ड्यूरेशन कितना है? चलो 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 चलो, ड्यूरेशन कितना है? मेरे को मैथ्स नहीं आता है, सो यू शुड से मी. ड्यूरेशन 3 आवर्स है. सो टोटल हाउ मेनी मिनट्स? कितने मिनट्स है टोटल में?
180.
180 minutes. So अभी if you get a question for 2 marks, कितना टाइम स्पेंड करना चाहिए? If you get a question for 2 marks, what is the time you have to spend बेटे? 1 मार्क के लिए कितना टाइम स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा अपन को? सर 180 डिवाइडेड बाय 100 बोल दो, ये 1.8 मिनट्स पर मार्क. आपका एमसीक्यू 2 मार्क्स का होता है. योर एमसीक्यू इज फॉर 2 मार्क्स. इफ द एमसीक्यू इज फॉर 2 मार्क्स, व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम टाइम यू कैन स्पेंड?
1.8.
1.8 into 2 कितना है? 3.6 ही है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So 3.6. That is 3.5 minute I say. But I say my students that you should have a target of doing the MCQ within 2 to 3 minutes. उसके ऊपर नहीं जाना. You have to save this time so that you can easily solve your section C. And this will come through practice only. इसके अलावा नहीं. Practice करना ही पड़ेगा. Understand that? Yes sir, ये clear अपन को. When so in your section A कितने मार्क्स का है? 15, अरे सॉरी 30 मार्क्स है ना. सेक्शन इज फॉर 30 मार्क्स. सो द ड्यूरेशन 30 into 1.8 कितना आ रहा है? 30 into 1.8, 54 minutes. But I say students, see, you should be able to do within 40 to 45. And as we do practice and as you give your mock test series होगा आपका, तो you'll be able to manage this. इसका कोई issue नहीं है. सेक्शन ए. सेक्शन बी also, what is the time you should allocate? 30 marks. 30 into 1.8 sir. कितना है? 54 minutes. So this also come, but I say students to 45. Let's take it. ये students को दिक्कत होती है. So 45 to 50 minutes, not more than that. Yes. Section C. Section C 40 marks. 40 into 1.8 कितना आ रहा है? 72 marks. 72 minutes, sorry. 72 minutes. Yes. So each question के लिए कितना मिनट allocate होगा? 36 minutes. 36 ही है ना? 36 minutes. And students find this time very less, but you have to manage, and you will be able to manage easily when coming to your section A, section B ka. If section A, section B, it's good, you're able to do within 40, let's take 1 hour 30 minutes, yeah, 1 hour 20 minutes, and many students will be able to do, no issues in that. Is this clear to everyone? The paper pattern and the time you should allocate. As we do a lot of question practice, वो हो जाएगा, टेंशन मत लो, फर्स्ट डे से ही. I hope you're writing these points. Now this is done. Now coming to your syllabus. Your syllabus, FR का syllabus. Syllabus, I have divided this syllabus in 5 parts. कितने पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया मैंने syllabus को? I have divided this syllabus in 5 parts. Part 1, so part 2, part 3, part 4, पार्ट 5। पार्ट 1 वी विल बी कवरिंग। अभी मैं जो नंबर लिखूंगा समझ में नहीं आएगा, यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड सर व्हाट आर यू राइटिंग, बट जस्ट राइट डाउन। वी शुड नॉट गो इन डिटेल एज ऑफ नाउ, जस्ट राइट डाउन द नंबर्स। सिलेबस क्या क्या है? इट्स योर IAS 16, योर IAS 38, 40, 20, 23, 36, 36 एंड योर IFRS 5। अभी ये IFRS क्या है, IAS क्या है, आई विल कम टू दिस। प्लीज राइट डाउन दी नंबर, सिंपल। IFRS 5 एंड IFRS 18, यस सर। सर पार्ट 2 में क्या है सर? पार्ट 2 IAS 12, योर IAS 32, 33, 32, IFRS 9, IFRS 7, then IFRS 15, IFRS 16। खाली नंबर्स लिख लो अभी। पार्ट 3 सर, पार्ट 3 व्हाट आर दी दिस पार्ट 3? आई से छोटा पैकेट बड़ा धमाका ये वाला। पार्ट 3 what it is? The topics are very short and simple, but in a regular class we do these topics for 5 hours or 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on upon the topic, which we can cover in 1 hour also। वैसे नहीं, because I have given all the 13 papers of ACCA, so मेरे को मालूम है कि if I do a theory which can be covered in 1 hour, I can do it। But when coming to MCQ solving, you will have a lot of problem. So it's important that we understand from the application point of view rather than just learning the definition or etc. ACCA is never saying you to learn the definition or rectify the definition. ACCA is saying you to understand the definition and come to the exam. IAS 2 inventory of 41, your 21, 8, 10, 37 एंड IFRS 30। फालतू का टॉपिक इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है ये वाला। योर पार्ट 4 सर, योर पार्ट 4 इज कंसोलिडेशन, योर ग्रुप अकाउंट्स, यस सर। पार्ट 5 क्या है सर? IAS 7, दैट इज योर कैश फ्लो, देन सर इंटरप्रिटेशन, देन योर कॉन्सेप्चुअल एंड and regulatory framework, this is the way I have divided the syllabus in 5 parts। ये ACCA वालों ने नहीं दिया, I have divided this is the flow we will continue। सबने सिलेबस लिख लिया, यस और नो? अभी समझ में नहीं आएगा सर IAS क्या है, IFRS क्या है, मेरे को मालूम है, आई नो, आई विल कम टू इट, अंडरस्टैंड दैट। यस सर, आई होप एवरीवन हैव रिटन दीज पॉइंट्स।
तो पार्ट 3 में IAS 2 एंड 21 के बीच में IAS 11।
नहीं नहीं, 41 है बेटे, ये 41 है, 41 है।
ठीक है।
आई विल कम सर, IAS का मीनिंग क्या, IFRS का मीनिंग क्या है, बट जस्ट राइट ऑन दिस। I will also come to the hack to pass FR also. So we will come to each and everything. Sir, now when coming to this syllabus, sir, कौन सा टॉपिक किस सेक्शन के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है? कौन सा टॉपिक किस सेक्शन के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है? When coming to your part 1 बेटे, see, understand one thing. The syllabus 5 parts is important for each and every section. Understand that. I have seen a lot of time that when we say कि सर ये तो बहुत छोटा टॉपिक है, 10 मिनट में ही कर लेते हैं। I can do the topic in 10 minutes, but we do that in 2 hours or 3 hours because sometimes we have seen a question coming in section A also, section B also for 7 to 8 marks. So it's that we have to be good with the application also. Now your part 1 is very important for what? क्या लगता है आपको? It's very important for your section A and B. For section C नहीं, A और B अभी लिख लो. So part 2, it's very important for section B. Section B, as I mentioned, case scenario question. No, one case scenario will sure be from this topic. पक्का होगा इसमें से एक क्वेश्चन तो पक्का होगा एग्जाम. For sure, a section B question, one question will be coming from this. And I can guarantee the question है ना, IFRS 15, IFRS 16, yeah, IAS 33, that is your EPS, एंड योर फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट से होगा. अभी ये क्या बोल रहे हो इससे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. एज वी मूव फॉरवर्ड यूल अंडरस्टैंड, बट जस्ट राइट डाउन सेक्शन बी. इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर सेक्शन ए ऑल्सो बेटे, ऐसे नहीं कि नहीं है, बट आई एम सेइंग ऑन अ हायर साइड कि सेक्शन बी के लिए ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. पार्ट 3, व्हेन कमिंग टू पार्ट 3 आई से वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर सेक्शन ए बेटे. सो सेक्शन बी के लिए भी यस, in recent attempts we have seen ki the examiner is combining 2 to 3 topics and giving in section B also question. So it's important from section A, B point of view, etc. But on a higher side, what I say, section A के लिए important ज्यादा है. राइट डाउन यार. उसके बाद में नहीं पूछना चाहिए कि सर खाली सेक्शन ए में आएगा क्या. ये मोर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर सेक्शन ए, बट कैन also come in section B. Same way here also can come in section A. Yes sir. Sir, ये वाला टॉपिक, this is important for section A and section C point of view. So section A, your MCQ questions. Consolidation, from consolidation, every attempt I have seen 2 questions. So it's that you should be strong with this. And you have to solve a lot of questions to get 4 that. I have seen a lot of students, they will never do the questions regarding section your part 4 MCQ question and they struggle in the section A. Easy marks रहेगा. 2 MCQs for sure आएगा बेटे. कितने MCQs? 2 MCQs से आता है. Yes sir. So part 5, in part 5 you have these topics, no? So this is your interpretation important from section C and A point of view. Again, interpretation का meaning क्या होता है? What does interpretation basically means? If I give a balance sheet and P&L to you, you will be able to read it. You will be able to understand, sir, asset कितना है, liability कितना है. But if this I give to a science student, will he be able to understand? नहीं. So interpretation means if you understand, try to explain this to some person. Why asset is increasing, sir, why profit is increasing, why sales is increasing, you have to explain that. So should we explain this from the general market point of view? नहीं बेटा, क्वेश्चन में स्पेसिफिक होगा. इन क्वेश्चन इट विल बी मेंशन, यू हैव टू मेंशन दैट पॉइंट ओनली. सो आई से सेक्शन सी एंड सेक्शन ए ऑल्सो 2 MCQs. एक तो आएगा ही आएगा, वन विल कम. सो मैक्सिमम मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आई हैव सीन 2 to 3 क्वेश्चंस, मैक्सिमम 2 ही है. 3 questions coming from this is very rare. 2 MCQs maximum I say. So conceptual and regulatory framework, ये पूरा theory है. This we will do at end. And when I do at end, many students will be having a complaint saying कि sir आप last में करा रहे. I know, because this is a theory which I do on the day 1 also. You will forget. You have to revise that. So it's better that we do at the end. If you understand each particular standard, if you understand the accounting process, तो ये difficult नहीं होगा इतना. Theory and very important for section A. Last attempt also 2 MCQs were tested from this. अभी ये किधर भी लिखा हुआ नहीं है. This is based on the experience, taking feedback of the student each and every attempt. On that basis, I'm saying this. See now, one thing you can notice here, this part 1, 2, 3 is important for your section C. Single entity question. Single entity. सिंगल एंटिटी मीन्स व्हाट? मैंने क्या मेंशन किया? सिंगल एंटिटी का मीनिंग क्या है? व्हाट डिड आई मेंशन एवरीवन? सिंगल एंटिटी मीन्स व्हाट? चलो,
Select P&L and balance sheet.
you have to prepare the balance sheet and P&L बेटे.
P&L.
A trial balance will be given. अगर आपको ट्रायल बैलेंस का मीनिंग नहीं समझ में आता तो आई विल कम टू दैट ऑल्सो, हाउ अकाउंटिंग इज डन एक्सेट्रा. बट अंडरस्टैंड दिस. एनी डाउट्स टू एनीवन टिल हियर? सही ना? एज वी डू दी टॉपिक्स ये सब है ना क्लियर हो जाएगा. अभी आपको ज्यादा लगेगा, यू विल थिंक कि सर इतना क्या है सर, ये आप इतना लिखा दिए. एज वी डू टॉपिक सब इजी होगा. अंडरस्टैंड दैट. एनी डाउट्स टू एनीवन? नहीं ना? लिख लो. From day one only have the mindset better, because I have seen many students, because they give FR as the first paper, and वो क्या सोचते हैं कि they mostly come from, let's say, BCom. So they think कि sir at last 15 days or 20 days we can do it. Last 15-20 days you can do it, but from day one you should be with me only. आज एक टॉपिक किया है, every class maximum 3 or 4 topics we do, not more than that. And relating to that, two basic questions we do, and MCQ will be given to you. So do it. सबका हो गया लिखने का? If yes, I can move forward. चलो then. सर अभी पेपर पैटर्न समझ गए. We have understood this also, etc. XYZ. Now let me start with the basic. What does financial statements means? Financial statement क्या क्या include करेगा? What will financial statements include? चलो सेम ही. What are financial statements? अरे बाप रे बाप, ये कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट नो. फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स क्या क्या होते हैं? बैलेंस शीट, P&L, then other than balance sheet, P&L. ऑडिबल नो? I'm audible?
हाँ सर.
यस यस. चलो सेम ही. फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स में क्या क्या होता? बैलेंस शीट, P&L, उसके अलावा
सर आपका
Cash flow.
कैश फ्लो, देन
स्टेटमेंट ऑफ चेंजेस इन इक्विटी.
स्टेटमेंट ऑफ चेंजेस इन इक्विटी. ओके, बाप रे बाप. एक और, व्हाट इज द वन? स्टेटमेंट ऑफ फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? दिस इज नोन एज व्हाट सर? इन शॉर्ट फॉर्म बैलेंस शीट. सर व्हाट आर द टर्म फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन? फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन का मीनिंग क्या है? कैन आई से बैलेंस शीट विल से व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द कंपनी टुडे? यस सर. Balance sheet will say what is the value of the company, asset minus liability, what is the value of the company. Then sir, P&L, statement of profit and loss, profit or loss and other comprehensive income. अभी ये नया term है, you will understand this. Other comprehensive income. Yes sir. Statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. This is known as your P&L short form है. So P&L में क्या measure करते हैं? What will P&L do? Balance sheet will measure the position, that is value. What will P&L measure? P&L क्या measure करता है? What will P&L measure?
तो कितनी इनकम और कितने
मतलब
एक्सपेंसेस है.
प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस.
Profit and loss. Can I say performance of the company? आपको यही analyze करना पड़ेगा when we come to analysis of your balance sheet and P&L, your interpretation यही करना पड़ेगा. You should do this only. Yes sir. Then statement of cash flow. Cash flow में क्या देखते हैं अपन? Inflow minus outflow. Now a basic question to everyone, why cash flow is important? Cash flow क्यों important है? Why cash flow is important? Profits are not equal to cash flow. जो if I say today I am selling goods to you, I am selling goods today to you for $10,000. Can I say that 10,000 will be in my bank account? होगा क्या वो मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में?
नहीं।
It depends. Can I say it depends whether sir हमने कैश रिसीव किया कि नहीं? Whether I have received cash or whether I've given you on credit this thing. So depend करता. That is the reason cash flow is important. Yes. Then statement of changes in equity. Sir, what does this means? Changes in equity का meaning क्या होता है? We will understand. Equity means what basically? I hope you'll be having a basic knowledge of equity का meaning क्या है? शेयर कैपिटल, शेयर प्रीमियम, रिटेन अर्निंग्स आपको इतना मालूम है. विल कम टू दिस. देन द लास्ट वन इज व्हाट? नोट्स टू अकाउंट. Notes to account basically means what? Your disclosure part, any additional information you have to give, etc., will be mentioned in this. These are what, sir? These are 5 financial statements. These are 5 financial statements which you have to understand in basic. Yes, sir. ये हमको clear है. The next one, 5 elements of financial statements. Now say me everyone, what do we record in this bete? In balance sheet what do we record? Sir, P&L में क्या record करेंगे? What do we record? In cash flow what do we record? In changes in equity what do we record as an accountant? क्या क्या record करेंगे अपन बैलेंस शीट में, P&L में, etc. What do we record generally? Sir, we record asset. Sir, हम liability record करते हैं. Then we record, sir, equity. Sir, we record income. We record expense. Other than this, do we record anything else? Other than this, do we record anything else? क्या लगता है आपको? Other than this, will not record anything. These are known as what? 5 elements of financial statements. These are known as 5 elements. इसके अलावा कुछ भी record नहीं होगा. Can anyone give me an example for asset? Asset का example क्या है? Example क्या है asset का? Can I say loan is my asset? Can I say loan is an asset for me?
No, sir.
No. तो क्या होगा लोन?
लायबिलिटी होगा ना, लॉन्ग टर्म लोन
Sir, liability.
लोन इज अ लायबिलिटी, असेट. और कैन आई से मशीन? अगर मेरे पास एक मशीन है, दैट इज माय असेट. यस सर. देन आई कैन से लैंड, सर, प्रॉपर्टी, कैश, सर, डेटर्स. ऑल दीज आर व्हाट? असेट्स, नो? यस सर. लायबिलिटी, व्हाट आर लायबिलिटी? सर, बैंक लोन. बैंक लोन लिया हुआ. यस सर, लोन वी हैव टेकन. देन सर, क्रेडिटर्स, दैट इज योर ट्रेड पेएबल. ट्रेड पेएबल. इसके अलावा क्या है सर? इंटरेस्ट पेएबल, टैक्स पेएबल. ये सारा कुछ लोन है. यस सर. इन इक्विटी व्हाट डू यू रिकॉर्ड? इक्विटी में क्या क्या रिकॉर्ड करेंगे अपन? इफ यू नो द फॉर्मेट ऑफ बैलेंस शीट, इन इक्विटी वी रिकॉर्ड, सर, शेयर कैपिटल. वी रिकॉर्ड शेयर प्रीमियम. एंड वी रिकॉर्ड व्हाट? रिटेन अर्निंग्स. . अर्निंग्स। कैन एनीवन से मी शेयर कैपिटल का मीनिंग क्या होता है? यू विल से मी सर ये फालतू है। नहीं बाबा, आई मेंशन single entity question interpretation question will help you. Share capital means what is the capital which the company has received to do the business? Equity shares. A company is raising 10 lakh rupees, they are giving shares, ownership दे रहे हैं, they are giving ownership or part of the ownership to the shareholder. Simple. Share premium. Retain earnings means what does retain earnings means everyone? Retain earnings का मीनिंग क्या होता है? हाँ, यू हैव टू बी इंटरेक्टिव। हाँ, नहीं तो ऐसा होगा कि मैं दीवार को सिखा रहा हूं इधर, तो कैमरा तो सबने बंद कर दिया है, अभी ऐसे ही लग रहा है कि दीवार को सिखा रहा हूं मैं। एक्टिव हो, चलो बताओ मुझे, रिटेन अर्निंग्स मीन्स व्हाट?
So it's a kind of revenue, मतलब जिसका इन
रेजिडियल। ओके, किसका
हाँ,
रेजिडियल बेटे?
नहीं, मतलब a kind of revenue जो मतलब आपका फिक्स्ड है, that not will be flexible,
सर
मतलब
जो आप प्रॉफिट बाजू में निकाल के रखते हो वो आपका रिटेन अर्निंग है, हर साल प्रॉफिट जो आप निकाल के रखते हो।
कैन आई से रिटेन अर्निंग्स इज व्हाट बेटे? प्रॉफिट रिमेन्ड इन द बिजनेस। अभी आऊंगा इस टॉपिक पर मैं, रिटेन अर्निंग्स आई विल कम, बट रिटेन अर्निंग्स इज व्हाट? प्रॉफिट। अंडरस्टैंड दैट accumulated, yeah, accumulated profits. Yes sir. Income, can anyone give me an example for income? Sir, revenue एक income है, then other than this,
other income,
yes, interest received, इसके अलावा ये सारा कुछ income। expense, सर सैलरी, रेंट, रेंट,
administrative,
एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव, ओके एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एक्सपेंसेस, ओके एडमिन एक्सपेंसेस, ये सारा कुछ बेसिक यू नो कि सर असेट, लायबिलिटी, इक्विटी, इनकम, एक्सपेंस। as I mentioned today basic class, we will be discussing what does asset, liability, equity, income, expense means. We will be discussing the format of balance sheet, P&L, changes in equity, and we will understand one more concept known as what? Discounting. Discounting का मीनिंग क्या होता है? they say ना कि today 1 rupee, if I give you 100 rupees today, or if I give you 100 rupees in future, which one will you take? You will say sir आज ही दे दो sir. We'll be discussing that. That is FM and AFM part, but it's important for FR also and SBR also to understand one important concept. These are the 5 elements which we record in balance sheet and P&L. Now when we learn the topics, हम यही पढ़ेंगे asset का meaning क्या है. When learning any particular thing, we will be learning this. Now चलो ये हो गया. Done writing everyone? Did you write financial statements and 5 elements of financial statements?
Yes, sir.
Yes, सबका हो गया? थम्स अप दे दो, मेरे को समझ में आ जाएगा। ओके, नाउ चलो, अभी आई विल गो टू योर, नाउ आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग दिस योर एफए का पार्ट। हाँ, बेसिक आना चाहिए आपको, यू शुड नो दिस अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस। सर अकाउंटिंग होता कैसे है? व्हाई अकाउंटिंग इज डन? बेसिकली यू नो कि सर अकाउंटिंग इज डन टू शो ईच एंड एवरीथिंग ऑफ द कंपनी, जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन किया है, इफ दे आर परचेज एनी एसेट एक्सेट्रा, वी हैव टू रिकॉर्ड। कैन एनीवन से मी अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस कैसे होता है? हाउ विल यू स्टार्ट विद अकाउंटिंग? डायरेक्टली विल यू जंप टू बैलेंस शीट P&L? Will you directly jump to balance sheet and P&L or something else?
ट्रांजैक्शन जर्नल, लेजर, ट्रायल बैलेंस।
Can I say first, today I say कि Ram purchased a house. अभी इसको रिकॉर्ड करना है, राम परचेज्ड अ हाउस। अभी मैं डेबिट क्रेडिट पर, आई होप सबको थोड़ा बहुत बेसिक आता है डेबिट क्रेडिट। एज आई मेंशन फर्स्ट डे बेसिक ही करूंगा सो दैट यू नो दिस। राम परचेज्ड एन हाउस फॉर $10,000। इसका जर्नल एंट्री बता दो प्लीज, से मी दी जर्नल एंट्री फॉर दिस वन। डेबिट क्रेडिट क्या होगा? डेबिट व्हाट कम्स इन, क्रेडिट
Out.
व्हाट गोज आउट. सो कैश इज गोइंग आउट, होम इज कमिंग इन. अभी होम क्या हो गया? एसेट हो गया सर. यस, दिस एवरीवन नोस. सर एज वी डू दिस वन, अभी नाउ अ क्वेश्चन टू एवरीवन. whenever you start accounting process, can I say first of all पहले transaction होना चाहिए? First of all, there should be a transaction, no? If there is no transaction, can you do this? Can you record a journal entry? नहीं बाबा. So when coming to the accounting process कैसे होता है? Understand that बेटे. First of all, you have some source document, a document. किसका होगा डॉक्यूमेंट? अभी ये टेस्ट होगा क्या? विल दिस कम? नो बेटे, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द प्रोसेस. सर डॉक्यूमेंट, ट्रांजैक्शन का डॉक्यूमेंट होगा. यस सर, अ ट्रांजैक्शन इज डन. आफ्टर दिस ट्रांजैक्शन वी हैव टू रिकॉर्ड इट. नाउ व्हेन यू रिकॉर्ड इट, आप किधर रिकॉर्ड करोगे इसको? वेयर विल यू रिकॉर्ड दिस? विल यू डायरेक्टली रिकॉर्ड इन बैलेंस शीट एंड पीएनएल बाबा? नहीं ना. फर्स्ट यू रिकॉर्ड इन व्हाट बेटे? जर्नल. सर जर्नल क्या है? बेसिक बुक है. It's a basic book where you mention each and everything. In your class 11 12th basic सीखा होगा, जर्नल बनाते अपन. You write down the journal entry, you write down the amount debit credit, you write down a narration also. याद आ रहा है कि नहीं? Yes sir. After journal what should we do sir? After journal अपन क्या करते हैं? We classify this. We classify. कैसे classify करेंगे? Ledger में. So ledger means what? We classify all the transactions in a particular head. अपन classify करते हैं. After that, उसके बाद में क्या होता है? Sir, we prepare trial balance. In your class 11th and 12th या बीकॉम में देखा होगा ना ऐसा कुछ? डेबिट क्रेडिट ऐसे लिखा है. लेट्स टेक नॉन करेंट एसेट, कैश, सेल्स, सैलरी. दिस इज व्हाट बेटे, यही तो ट्रायल बैलेंस है ना. ये ट्रायल बैलेंस एंड डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट विल बी इक्वल. So what do we do? So first a transaction is there, sir. We record it. We record in journal, sir. If from journal we will take to ledger account. Ledger account क्या होता है? T account, no? Debit credit, debit credit sir. ये opening balance, closing balance, that one. Sir trial balance. After trial balance, where we will take this? Huh? After this, where we will take this, everyone? चलो बताओ मुझे.
P&L, trading and P&L.
पीएनएल में लेके जाओगे?
No, sir, trading account.
Can I say trading account जो भी है? Can I say we will take to financial statements? अभी बताओ, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स आर व्हाट बेटे? हमने कवर किया अभी. वी हैव जस्ट डन सर ट्रायल बैलेंस. इन ट्रायल बैलेंस सर asset is written, sir cash is written, salary is written, sales is written. Sir salary we record in P&L, sir cash we record in balance sheet. You have to record this. Yes sir. So when you record this, here you follow what? Your debit credit rules. Then you follow what? उसके अलावा क्या फॉलो करते हो? कैन आई से इफ देयर इज अ डेबिट करेस्पॉन्डिंग क्रेडिट होगा कि नहीं? इट विल बी देयर. अब ये सब एफआर में आता नहीं है. यू शुड नो दिस सो दैट इट बिकम्स इजी व्हेन वी गो फॉरवर्ड. सो नाउ लिख लिया सबने ये? हैव यू रिटन दिस? प्रोसेस क्या? अकाउंटिंग का बेसिक प्रोसेस. यस सर. नाउ कमिंग टू योर डेबिट क्रेडिट रूल्स बेटे. Can anyone say me what are the rules for debit credit? Write it down so that problem नहीं होगा when we move forward with the syllabus. Can you say me? I hope you know. आपने modern approach, you would have learned traditional approach, modern approach, whatever you have learned, say me. और यही बता दो debit credit. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Yes, ये सब सबने पढ़ा है. Goes out. और then debit the receiver, credit the giver. Then debit all income and gain, credit all
The
एक्सपेंसेस
debit all expenses. The debit all expenses and
अभी किसी ने
losses.
बोला है, मैं लिख रहा हूं, सब जने लिख ही रहे। हाँ, यू हैव टू बी, आप क्लास में होने चाहिए, यू शुड बी अवेयर इन द क्लास कि क्या लिख रहे क्या। नाउ दिस इज किसका रूल है ये? देयर आर 3 अकाउंट्स, आई होप सबको मालूम है, नॉमिनल, पर्सनल। नाउ द डेबिट वर्ड कम्स इन, क्रेडिट वर्ड गोज आउट। कौन सा अकाउंट है ये? विच अकाउंट इज दिस?
The personal account.
पर्सनल अकाउंट।
रियल
दिस इज बाबा रियल अकाउंट, ये रियल
ये
अकाउंट
नीचे
है।
वाला पर्सनल है और आखिरी वाला नॉमिनल।
दिस इज योर पर्सनल अकाउंट। एज आई मेंशन, वी कैन डिस्कस 3 to 4 hours ऑल्सो, ये अभी ये नहीं करना है हमें, सो दैट यू हैव अ बेसिक रिविजन। सो ये कौन सा है? नॉमिनल अकाउंट। दिस इज योर ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच बेटे। मॉडर्न अप्रोच इफ यू हैव लर्न, डेबिट इंक्रीज इन असेट, क्रेडिट डिक्रीज इन असेट, वो वाला भी आप फॉलो कर सकते हो, यू कैन फॉलो दैट ऑल्सो, नो इशू। इज दिस क्लियर टू एवरीवन, द अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस एंड डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट बेटे? गोल्डन रूल्स, हाँ इसको गोल्डन रूल्स ही तो बोलते थे।
Yes, sir. Golden
हाँ,
rules of accounting.
अभी मैंने तो बीकॉम नहीं किया, बट इतना तो मालूम है कि बीकॉम में तो होता ही है ये क्लास 11 12 में मैंने तो पढ़ा है। इफ यू आर कॉमर्स स्टूडेंट्स यू वुड हैव लर्न दिस। और ये भी पढ़ा होगा, अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस ऑल्सो यू लर्न दैट। दिस 5 elements ऑल्सो यू लर्न इन फर्स्ट और सेकंड चैप्टर इन योर क्लास 11th and 12th। यस सर, ये भी क्लियर है। सो दिस आई हैव taught you the basic of accounting process, गोल्डन रूल सिखा लिया मैंने। अभी चलो, कमिंग टू योर definition. Coming to what, sir? Definition. You have to understand the 5 definitions which I write now. Asset का meaning क्या है? The first one is asset. Anyone, what is an asset?
Asset is a present economic resource controlled by the entity as a result of past event।
अरे बाप रे बाप, रोहित सर
उसमें
ने
राइट भी आता है, उसमें राइट भी आता है।
ओके ओके, अदर्स व्हाट डू यू थिंक? सर हमको मालूम है। अरे यार छोड़ो ना, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल। मेरा ऑफिस है, आई हैव अ ऑफिस इन बैंगलोर, आई हैव 2 dogs, मेरे पास 2 dog है। विल दैट डॉग बी एन असेट फॉर मी? फॉर माई कंपनी, सॉरी मेरे को नहीं बाबा, कंपनी को। अपन कंपनी के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से सोचेंगे। दी कंपनी हैज 2 dogs, असेट होगा क्या? जल्दी 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 थिंक करो।
तेरा पर्पस क्या है उस पर डिपेंड है।
पर्पस के ऊपर डिपेंड। अदर्स व्हाट डू यू थिंक? अरे बाप रे, मेरी कंपनी है तो वाई विल आई परचेज डॉग बाबा?
सर
हाँ,
तो आपकी सिक्योरिटी एजेंसी रहेंगे तो आपके लिए एसेट है ना।
हाँ वो रोहित ने ये बोला है, चलो कोई नहीं। इफ आई से टुडे आई हैव अ जू, मेरा खुद का एक जू है। अरे चलो वंतारा ही लेते हैं, वंतारा है, उसमें एनिमल्स है। अभी इन डिटेल नहीं जाएंगे, आई से आई हैव अ जू, मेरे पास टाइगर, एलिफेंट सब कुछ है, तो वो क्या होगा जू के लिए?
Asset.
असेट।
ऐसे ही होगा ना
यू आर
रिलेट।
सेइंग असेट असेट, व्हाई असेट? उसका लॉजिक क्या है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? फट करके बोल दिया आपने, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? पीछे क्या चल रहा था दिमाग के पीछे? व्हाई डिड यू मेंशन असेट सर? अभी लोन बोलूंगा, विल यू से लोन इज एन असेट बाबा? नहीं। व्हाई
लोन
यू आर नॉट
गिवन
सेइंग
रहेगा
लोन
तो
इज एन?
एसेट है ना आपके लिए।
So can I say asset is what, sir? Right on. An asset is a present economic resource controlled by an entity as a result of past event. As I mentioned, today we'll be writing this theory. But when coming to the next classes, as I mentioned, आपको theory नहीं लिखना है. You have to focus on the concept. You have to write down the basic examples. But आज लिखो. So present economic resource means what? Present economic resource means what, sir? Present economic resource means right that has a Potential
to produce economic benefit.
to produce economic benefit. See, in your class 11, 12, BCom, you have learned asset kya hota hai. But here, the standard is talking in detail what an asset means. Sir, will this come directly in the exam? No, Baba. This, when coming to this detailed discussion, which is part of your SBR, we will do here also. I will explain basically. But इतना detail में अपन को जाना नहीं है. So understand now. If I take
सर
the
ये कहीं
example,
ना कहीं तो रिपीट होता है
yeah, it will be repeated as we do the topic. Understand that bit. So इसका
इंटरप्रिटेशन में शायद.
understand the knowledge of this because it will help you in your FR, SBR also when you go to the practical world also when you give interviews also वो पूछते हैं ऐसे examples. Understand that. Today I say मेरे पास एक land है. I have a land today. Let's take I have a land in Mumbai. Will this land be an asset for me? Yes, sir. काई को नहीं होगा asset ये? You mentioned, sir. Let us see whether it satisfies the definition or not. An asset is a present economic resource controlled by the entity as a result of past event. Yes, sir. Economic resource का meaning क्या है? Potential to produce economic benefit. Now a question to everyone. I have a land in Mumbai. Will this land give me future economic benefit or not? You only say.
रेंट पे दिया तो फ्यूचर इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट मिलेंगे.
If I give on rent, I will get this, sir. Second one, sir, if I sell this, I will get future economic benefit. Sir, if I enter into a partnership with someone and do a business, मेरे को benefit होगा. Can I say there are multiple ways in which you will get benefit from this? Yes, sir. So economic benefit is that, sir, we have economic benefit from this. Yes, sir. Is this controlled by you, bete? Is this controlled by you? If you have a land, yes, sir, it is controlled by us. No issue. Sir, it is controlled by me. Future economic benefits hai? Sir, control, it is legally in my name. Yes or no? You will say no. Sir, legally मेरे नाम पर है ये. Legally राम के नाम पर है land. Let's take Ram is a person. Yes. Now past event. What is the past event, everyone here?
परचेस ऑफ लैंड.
Can I say we have done a purchase of land? This will help when we learn the standards. So be clear with this. So asset का meaning क्या हो गया? Where we have some economic benefit which is controlled by us. Okay, sir. The next example which I take now. Next example which I take is what? Let's take राम है और राजू है. राम के पास iPhone 17 है. Ram has iPhone 17. Ram has given to Raju this iPhone for use. For 5 years. Ram is there, or assume I have given an iPhone today to you. I am saying you can use this iPhone for 5 years. Excuse me. Now that iPhone is an asset for you, बताओ मुझे. Is that iPhone an asset for you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Others, please think. As I mentioned, अपन को application सीखना. We have to learn the application. It's not that we ratify and go, Baba. Think. I say iPhone मेरा है. I have purchased an iPhone. I have given this iPhone today to you for 5 years. And I'm saying for every year you pay me, let's take $100, $100, $100, $100, $100. अब मुझे रेंट पे करो.
फ्यूचर इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट है सर.
Now, is this an asset? Is this an asset for Ram? Yes, sir. It is an asset for Ram. Because Ram को benefit हो रहा है. Ram is taking the benefit. Even though Ram is not giving on rent, let's take मेरे पास एक phone है. I'm using this phone. Can I say it is an asset because I'm teaching, I'm getting economic benefit from this? ये asset होगा. Will this be an asset for Raju? Question mark. Will this be an
राइट
asset
है.
for Raju?
राइट है आपके पास यूज करने का.
Okay. Others? Who is the owner here? Owner कौन है sir?
राम.
Ram. Now Raju is taking this iPhone. Now Raju is using this for, let's take, he is famous on Instagram. उसको Instagram पर famous होना, he want to earn money. So can I say through this phone Raju has a potential or not to earn benefit from this? Yes, sir. Raju has the potential to earn the benefit. He will use this phone either for vlogging or using this to create any content and get some amount from this. Yes, sir. Potential economic benefit hai. Sir, economic benefit is there. Past event. What is the past event here, everyone? What
रेंट
is the
पे
past
लिया
event?
रेंट पे लिया
रेंट दे गया.
Rent
रेंट
पे लिया है. Can I say the asset you have taken, that is the past event? You have done a transaction with me. Yes, sir, we have done a transaction. Is this controlled by Raju? Is this controlled by Raju? Question mark.
नहीं सर कंट्रोल तो नहीं बट राइट टू यूज है.
Can I say
Yes,
it
sir.
is controlled? सर किधर कंट्रोल है सर? ओनरशिप तो राम के पास है सर. नाउ कमिंग टू द टर्म, डज द टर्म कंट्रोल मीन्स ओनरशिप बाबा? नहीं
राइट.
नहीं 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 नहीं. कंट्रोल डज नॉट मीन्स ओनरशिप. व्हाई? बिकॉज व्हेन वी कम टू अदर स्टैंडर्ड सेम पॉइंट आएगा वापस. इट विल बी रिपीटेड, दिस डेफिनेशन विल बी रिपीटेड फॉर ईच एंड एवरी पार्ट. डज कंट्रोल मीन्स ओनरशिप? नहीं बाबा. कंट्रोल डज नॉट मीन्स ओनरशिप. कंट्रोल का मीनिंग क्या हो जाएगा? कंट्रोल मीन्स व्हाट? टेक फ्यूचर इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट्स एंड डायरेक्ट द यूज. क्या है सर? डायरेक्ट द यूज. Can I say everyone? It is a asset for Raju also, sir. This we will understand when we come to a standard IFRS 16. When we come to that, we will understand. But did you understand what is an asset? Asset means from which I have future economic benefit, which is controlled by me. Control does not means ownership. Control means I can take the benefit. Will for this 5 years, will Ram take the benefit or Raju will take the benefit? कौन benefit लेगा इधर 5 साल के लिए?
Raju.
Raju will take the benefit, Baba, because Raju is having the iPhone. And past event is what I have done a contract with Ram. Is this clear to everyone? What does an asset means? Any doubts? Ask me, beta. Because this is important. When we start with the topic, everywhere this will repeat again and again. Ye definition here and there. So control does not means ownership, and benefit hona chahiye. And the benefit can be in any form. It's not that key it is defined up.
सर एनी फॉर्म मतलब कुछ भी हो सकता है.
अगर today I say I have a land, I can construct this and give for residential purpose, commercial purpose. I can sell it. I can a lot of things you can use. I can construct a stadium,
नहीं
etc.
सर मैंने आपको मोबाइल दिया मोबाइल के बदले आपने कुछ मेरे को और दिया है ऐसा.
Yes,
डायरेक्ट ट्रांजैक्शन.
yes, yes.
मतलब रिगार्डिंग जिसके साथ रेवेन्यू जनरेट हो रहा है.
वो रेवेन्यू वो अलग बात है ना. बट एज ऑफ नाउ इट इज एन असेट फॉर यू और नॉट. अरे चलो छोड़ो, आप मुझे आईफोन दिया आज. यू हैव गिवन एन आईफोन टुडे टू मी. आई एम यूजिंग दिस आईफोन टू रिकॉर्ड माई क्लासेस. अभी मेरे लिए तो ये असेट है कि नहीं है बाबा? I'm using this, no, I'm using this iPhone to get future economic benefit. That future economic benefit क्या है? वो revenue हो जाएगा, वो अलग बात है. But मेरे को benefit आ रहा है कि नहीं है asset से? Yes, sir. Simple. I hope this is clear to everyone. Any doubts to anyone in asset? अभी इससे डिटेल में नहीं जाऊंगा. More detail we go in SBR, but इतना बस है इसके लिए. For your FR, it's enough. Understand that. Yes, sir. Now, सबने लिख लिया ना definition? Yes, sir. Even though you have not written the example, but if you have written the definition, it's enough. Now coming to liability. Let us do the liability part. And then, what does liability means? Liability, a present obligation to transfer economic resource as a
रिजल्ट ऑफ पास्ट इवेंट.
as a result of past events. What are the examples? Can anyone give me an example for liability? Sir, loan taken, not loan given, बाबा. दोनों में डिफरेंस है. इंग्लिश लोन टेकन, लोन गिवन डिफरेंस है. यस सर. देन सर ट्रेड पेएबल. इसके अलावा क्या है? बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट, ओडी. Why all these are, sir? Can I say present obligation? Obligation का मीनिंग क्या होता है?
ड्यूटी टू पे.
Responsibility or a duty. I say this definition will play a major role when we come to the concepts, the actual part of it. ये syllabus का part है. This is part of your syllabus. This is part of your conceptual and regulatory framework. So liability means, sir, a present obligation to transfer economic resource as a result of past event. I have taken a loan from the bank. I have taken a loan from you. मैंने लोन लिया आपसे. For you it is an asset, for me it is a liability. Why can I say I have the obligation, I have the responsibility to give back the money to you? Why, sir? As a result of past event. Past event क्या था? I had taken a loan from you. I had taken a loan from you. Sir, economic resource means should I give in cash only? No, beta. It can be in any economic form. It should be an economic form. It should have some value, simple. In case of bank, if you have taken a loan and you're not paying the loan amount, bank will take your property or not? Yes. So any economic resource I have to transfer. Clear to everyone what is liability? Yes. If liability is clear, then coming to equity. Sir, equity क्या है? Equity is the residual interest. Equity is the residual interest in the assets of the entity after deducting all its liabilities. So in your class, you in class 11th and 12th, your BCom, you have learned this. Asset is equal to liability plus capital. This capital is known as what here, bete? ये capital equity है. This capital is equity. So equity means what? The residual interest. Residual interest means what? Whatever is remaining. Whatever is remaining, that belongs to whom, sir? To the shareholders. So asset minus liability, whatever is remaining. I say 10,000 asset is the liability is 5,000. 10,000 minus 5,000, remaining is 5,000. This 5,000 belongs to whom, sir? Shareholders. So जो भी बचा है पीछे, once I say the company is into liquidation, whatever is the remaining will be given to shareholders. So equity means what? The remaining part, once we deduct the liability, asset minus liability, will be equity. In this equity, what do we record? Share capital, share premium, retain earnings. Because capital is given by whom, sir? Capital is given by shareholders only. Any doubts to anyone in these three definitions? Asset का मीनिंग क्या है, लायबिलिटी का मीनिंग क्या है, इक्विटी का मीनिंग क्या है? Yes or no? Yes. रोहित सर.
सर लायबिलिटी में पास्ट इवेंट कैसे होगा ये बताएंगे?
बेटे आज अगर ट्रेड पेएबल है, इफ यू हैव अ ट्रेड पेएबल इन योर बुक, इफ यू हैव ट्रेड पेएबल इन योर बुक, तो व्हाई दिस ट्रेड पेएबल? कैन आई से पास्ट इवेंट क्या था? यू
परचेस
परचेज
किया हुआ
गुड्स.
था.
यस सर.
यस. ये बैंक लोन, यू हैव टेकन अ लोन फ्रॉम द बैंक, दैट इज द रीजन. उसके बाद में तो ऑब्लिगेशन आता है ना.
यस सर.
दैट इज द रीजन. So with this, the first three definitions we have covered. Now we will take a break, come back and do two more. Income and expense का meaning क्या होता है? Then we will see the format of your balance sheet and P&L. Yes. Now the time is 7:33. Let us take a good break of 15 minutes. 7:48. So everyone be back by 7:48. चलो चलो चलो, everyone come back. Back everyone. Yes or no? Okay. चलो then. अभी तक क्या क्या डिस्कस किया अपन ने? Recording is on, yeah. So we have discussed what, sir? We started with the paper pattern. After that, we have discussed what? The syllabus part, how I have divided. Yes, what is IAS, what is IFRS? I will come to that bit as of now. Wait. Then we have discussed what are the 5 financial statements: balance sheet, P&L, changes in equity, cash flow, notes to account. Then we have discussed 5 elements of your financial statements: asset, liability, equity. We have discussed these 3 things in detail. Now coming to these 2 topics. The next one, write down the next one, income. What does income means? Income is what? Increase in asset, increase in asset or decrease in liability. Increase in asset or decrease in liability that results in increase in asset, that results in increase in asset excluding capital contribution, excluding capital contribution. What are the examples for income, sir? Revenue. Either you say revenue or you say sales, एक ही है दोनों. इसके अलावा क्या क्या हो सकता है इनकम, सर? Interest received. Yes, sir. Now, when coming to this part, everyone, revenue sales. Whenever we are doing revenue, is your what is the journal entry? What is the journal entry for cash sales and credit sales? What is the journal entry for cash sales and credit sales? डेबिट क्रेडिट क्या होगा? चलो,
The debit cash, credit sales.
डेबिट वर्ड कम्स इन कैश, क्रेडिट सेल्स. ये ट्रेड रिसीवेबल सेल्स. नाउ सी, टुडे इफ आई एम सेलिंग गुड्स, इज माय asset increasing or not? Is my asset increasing or not? If I'm selling goods today, is my asset increasing or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, my asset is increasing. Cases, sir. One simple point. Sir, as I'm doing sales, I'm getting cash. Cash isn't my asset. It is increasing. Yes, sir. Simple point. Chalo. Sir, when coming to credit sales, sir, trade receivable is increasing. If trade receivable is increasing, on the other side, sales is a, sir, this sales is an income because my asset is increasing. That is what trade receivable is also what, sir? Trade receivable is also an asset. So वो भी increase है तो. In case of interest received, debit credit क्या होगा? Interest income. नहीं 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 नहीं. Debit what? Cash. Credit interest income. So whenever we receive an income, an interest income from the bank, it is an income for us. Why we say? Because it is increasing the cash account, cash balance increase हो रहा. Yes, sir. Now, whenever you receive funds from shareholders, when you receive fund from your shareholders, what will increase? Can I say your cash balance will increase or not? Today, share capital is issued and the company is receiving cash. If the shares are issued and the company is receiving cash, so there is an increase in asset. There is an increase in equity also. Sorry, this results in increase in equity here. Change this. Cash is increasing, equity is also increasing. Will this be income? Nahi baba. The capital which is given by the shareholders is not an income. Even though asset is increasing, equity is increasing, it is not an income. It is not an income, excluding capital contribution. Clear to everyone what does income means? Now coming to decrease in liability. Now, can you give me an example when your liability is reducing, it is an income for you? Can you give me an example when your liability is reducing, it is an income for you?
The loan payable.
Loan payable? If you pay the loan, then it is an income or expense. कुछ है क्या उधर? आपने लोन लिया तो आपने
कुछ
लो पे.
लॉजिक ही नहीं है लोन पेएबल में.
Yes,
नहीं
no
नहीं सर,
loss.
लोन पेबल.
If your liability is decreasing, it is an income for you. Let's take your liability is increasing when you repay the loan. If you are repaying the loan, वो आपका income है क्या? नहीं. Then what is the other thing?
सर आपको कोई डिस्काउंट मिला है जो ट्रेड पेएबल है?
Okay, today I say my trade payable is 10,000 rupees. Trade payable liability है. And I need to pay only 8,000 rupees. That 2,000 is what? An income for me, no? Because liability is decreasing. Or other example. Today I have given a loan today to you. It is an asset for me, it is a liability for you. Simple. Yes, sir, simple. If you are not paying that liability, आप loan नहीं दे रहे, you are like Vijay Mallya, आप चले गए बाहर. Let's take you're not paying the amount out of India, you're not taking my calls also, you're not transferring any amount, कुछ response नहीं है. In that case, it is a loss for whom? It is a loss for you or it is a loss for me?
The loss for you, sir.
Can I say it is a loss for me because you are not paying the amount, but it is an income for you or not? You are saying कि सर
Yes,
दूंगा
sir.
ही नहीं सर पैसा, आप कुछ भी कर लो. अब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? You are in foreign, what can I do?
एक्सटेंडेड कर दो.
या तो मैं उधर आऊंगा पीछे, आपके पीछे पीछे.
रेड कॉर्नर नोटिस लगा दो सर के पीछे.
हाँ. So can I say what is important? Can I say the important point is decrease in liability? Can I say your liability is decreasing because you're not paying me? Then it is an income for you. मेरे को तो लॉस है, मेरे को तो टोपी लगा के चले गए आप. But it is an income for you. Understand that? Yes, sir, income. I hope there is no doubts in the definition of income. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes? किसी को डाउट्स है क्या? अभी इतना डिटेल एसीसी नहीं पूछेगा आपको, बट ये यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड दिस so that when we learn the accounting standard, so it will be easy for us. What is an expense? Expense is same, ulta of your income. That is your decrease in asset or increase in liability or increase in liability that results in decrease in equity excluding dividend payment. Oh no, sorry, not dividend payment, excluding distribution of profits to shareholders. Yes, sir. Can anyone give me an example for expenses? Salary, rent expense. Can I say in case of salary, rent, wages, what is happening? Can I say my asset is coming down or not?
यस सर.
Yes, asset is coming down. Yes,
कैश
sir.
बाहर जा रही
Decrease.
सर.
Cash is going out. When, or can I say depreciation? Depreciation is also your asset. Or increase in liability. If your liability is increasing, it is an expense better. If your liability is increasing, it is an expense for you. So when will your liability increase? Like
Outstanding wages, outstanding salary.
Yes, interest payable, outstanding wages, etc. Yes, sir. All these are the example because your liability is increasing, which will decrease your equity. Yes, which will decrease your equity, your capital will come down. Will dividend paid by the company, is dividend paid by the company expense?
नो सर, ये चार्ज है.
It's dividend. Whenever the company is giving dividend to you, it is not an expense, baba. It is what? Distribution of
हाँ,
profit.
डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन.
It's a distribution of profit. It is never. See, if the company is paying dividend, can I say cash will come down? Asset will decrease, yes sir. And retained earnings also will decrease. But do we still say this as what? Expense? Nahi baba, it's not an expense. Understand that. Not an. I've seen a lot of times students including this dividend in P&L when coming to single entity. So with this, the definition of 5 elements is done. Any doubts to anyone in the definition part? No doubts. If no doubts, then what we can do, the next thing which we will be doing is what? The format now. Your format of your balance sheet, P&L, etc. Format of financial statements. Now you have to remember this so that when we start with accounting standards, it becomes easy. Your balance sheet. The first one is balance sheet. Statement of financial position as at 31st 12 2000 x1. Why I'm saying as at? Can I say balance sheet is prepared till what date? Can I say balance sheet is prepared till date? From the day business is started. It is not prepared for the year. Do not do the silly mistake. Now in your class 11th and 12th, you are prepared the balance sheet this way. Yes or no? Equity, non-current asset, non-current liability, current liability. We will not be following this way. We will be following the vertical one. So the first one is what? Non-current asset. Non-current asset. Under non-current asset, what all we have, sir? PP. PP का मीनिंग क्या है? Property, plant and equipment. That is your furniture, machine, etc. Then we have what, sir? We have your intangible asset. Intangible asset like your goodwill, patent, copyrights, etc. Then you have investment property. Kya hai next? Investment property. You have a property which you have taken. You have a property you have given this on rent. Yes, sir. Shares of another company. Now a question to everyone. All these items why I have recorded in non-current asset? Why did I record in non-current asset? Non-current asset का meaning क्या होता है?
Future economic benefits more than 12 months.
Can I say you're getting the benefit for more than 12
12
months?
months.
Simple. Yes, sir. Then coming to what, sir? Current assets. Under current asset, what do you have? Cash, trade receivable,
Inventory.
inventory, that is your
Other
day-to-day selling
current
of
assets.
items. Yes, sir, inventory. All these are what, sir? Examples of your
सर
current
ये
asset.
ट्रेड रिसीवेबल्स में डेटर और बिल्स रिसीवेबल दोनों आ जाएगा.
Ah, yes, yes. Debtors also
नॉर्मली
everything.
आता नहीं ना.
Normally it will not come.
बिल्स
You will,
रिसीवेबल नहीं आता ना.
yes, you will be using the term as trade receivable.
ओके.
So this will give you what, sir? Total asset.
सर कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट लिखेंगे ना.
Yes, cash and cash equivalent. You can write down, no issues in this. Or bank. We will understand once we come to this one. Yes. Any doubts to anyone in the asset part? Non-current, current asset basically means a non-current asset means future economic benefit is what? So less than more than 12 months. Current asset means what? Benefit is less than 1 year,
12
that is
months.
12 months. So this is the part of non-current asset. I hope you have written this. Yes, sir. Done. Then coming to
Yes, sir.
equity. Under equity, what do we have? In equity, we have share capital. Then you have share premium. So share capital means what, sir? The number of shares
Face value.
into face value. That means the number of shares which we have issued. Sir, the value of the share is 1 rupees. We are issuing to the shareholders at 10 rupees. That 9 rupees is share premium. Yes, share premium. Then you have retained earnings. You have what, sir? Retained earnings. You have your retained earnings. Then you have something known as new. Other components of equity. Other components of equity, you will understand this once we start with the topic. Understand that. So in this other components of equity, kya hai? There are two important things. The first one is what?
Revaluation surplus.
Revaluation surplus. As of now, write down this. This is a new thing, I know. Once we start with the basic standard, from the next class, you'll understand these all things. Then you have what? Something known as fair value through OCI in your financial instruments. As of now, write down this. You will understand this later. As mentioned, do not worry about this. We will understand once we come to this topic. Yes, sir. But is this clear? Share capital, share premium, retain earnings are included. Retain earnings का meaning क्या होता है? Sir, P&L we prepare for the year. P&L एक साल के लिए बनता है. So balance sheet is prepared till date as that. What is the value of the asset? What is the value of the liability, etc. So what will I say? This thing we have written. Yes, sir. अभी इसके अलावा that is nothing. So we say it is what, sir? Total. ये हमारा total equity हो गया. Yes, sir. After this we have what, बेटे? We have non-current liability. क्या है? What does non-current liability basically means? So non-current liability basically means where we have to give the amount or the obligation or the amount which we have to pay is after 12 months. So like what we can say, debentures. Then we can say your lease liability. You will understand this as we move forward.
डिबेंचर्स तो borrowings में आ जाएंगे.
Long-term loan. All these are lease liability. Then you have your government grant also here, something known as this. You will understand once we start with this topic also. Then you have something known as here deferred tax liability. This also, as we start with the topic, you will understand. But as of now, write down liability means you have to pay someone, and the amount which you have to pay is after 12 months. ये नॉन करेंट लायबिलिटी. सर करेंट लायबिलिटी में क्या क्या इंक्लूड होगा? Your current liability includes short term liability. Short term liability means basically what here? Less than
12 month.
12 months basically.
सर प्रोविजन में आएगा.
Then lease liability, something known as lease liability we will have. You will understand this better as we do the topic. Government grant, bank overdraft, your income tax payable, your provision. सर मेन तो लिखा ही नहीं, ट्रेड पेएबल. Trade payable. So this will give you what, sir? This will give you your total equity and liability, sir. This will give you total equity and liability. So this total will match with what, sir? This total will match with the asset part. These both total will match with your asset part here, this one. I hope the format of balance sheet is clear to everyone. And balance sheet is prepared as at. As mentioned, first class से basic ही करेंगे. So from tomorrow we will start with it, but you should know this balance sheet P&L so that it becomes easy in the next class. कुछ डाउट है बैलेंस शीट के फॉर्मेट में किसी को?
No, sir.
नो ओके
No, sir.
चलो डन राइटिंग.
Yes.
Now coming to the P&L format beta. The P&L format. Here P&L is prepared as a statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. Other comprehensive income. Other comprehensive income for the year. It is prepared for the year 31st 12 2000 X1 sir. So can anyone say me the format of P&L क्या? See here. Revenue, your cost of sales gives you gross profit beta. Gives you what sir? Gross profit. A very important thing, the format of the P&L has been changed. IAS 1 has been replaced, IFRS 18 has been introduced. उसका इतना problem नहीं है. As we do the standards, it will be covered there only. After this, what do you record, sir? Can I say selling expenses, administrative expenses, then you have your distribution expense, all this you record this as an expense. You get this as what beta? Operating profit. क्या मिलेगा इधर? Operating profit. Yes sir. After this operating profit, what do we have? We have your share of associate profit, or let's take dividend received, interest received, all these are the examples for what? All these are the examples of your investment. So then you get here what? Profit before financing and income tax. Financing and your income tax part. Yes sir. Then you have finance cost. So finance cost का meaning क्या है? You have taken any loan, you are paying some interest on that. That is your finance cost. Then you get what? Profit before tax. Profit before tax. So now the important part is what? This one. This is your operating part. This is your investment part. Investing. This is your financing part. Now when we start with this is the P&L. What does operating means? Can I say operating का meaning क्या होता है? सब operating means day to day business activity. Whatever is the income or expense regarding that. Yes sir. Sir, investing means I have invested some fund. I am getting some return on that. So financing means what sir? I have taken a loan to do the business. I am paying interest. Now a question to everyone. In case of bank will receive interest, bank will pay interest. बैंक का बिजनेस क्या होता है? बैंक business is what? Bank will take amount from you, bank will give to someone else. So on one side bank is paying an interest, on one side bank is receiving an interest. Will you show this in operating, investing or financing?
Financing or operating?
सर ऑपरेटिंग, क्योंकि बैंक का तो डे टू डे बिजनेस है ना.
Yes,
अरे
we
नहीं.
will show this in what bete? We will show this in, किधर बताएंगे? We will show each and everything in what, sir? Each and everything we will show in operating only.
ऑपरेटिंग.
Whether interest received or whether interest
प्लस
paid,
पे.
सारा कुछ ऑपरेटिंग में होगा, बिकॉज द मेन बिजनेस ऑफ बैंक इज दिस ओनली. बैंक का बिजनेस ही यही है. दैट इज द रीजन. सो आई होप यू हैव रिटन दिस फॉर्मेट ऑफ द पीएनएल. देन इसके बाद में क्या होगा? टैक्स, इनकम टैक्स. यू हैव टू पे टैक्स टू द गवर्नमेंट. इफ यू अर्न द मनी यू पे इनकम टैक्स ऑन दैट. So you get what, sir? You get profit after tax. This is your income tax. Yes, sir. So this is your format. Now coming to the next small part. Continuation, huh? It's a continuation of P&L. Other comprehensive income. Other comprehensive income, there are two items which are part of your FR syllabus. So revaluation surplus and fair value through OCI. IFRS 9. I mention these 2 points. As we do the topic, we will understand total comprehensive income. Done writing the format of the P&L? Yes, okay. So with this, the format of balance sheet P&L is done. Now everyone, this part is done, no? Ye profit, where will you take in balance sheet? This profit after tax, where will you take this profit after tax? This profit after tax is taken to retained earnings. Sir, ये किधर लेके जाएंगे? Can I say this where we will take to? Other components of equity. There are two things: other comprehensive income, other component of equity. Other comprehensive income is P&L part. Other component of equity is part of balance sheet. देखो इधर बैलेंस शीट में अपन ने लिखा है ना. See, whatever is the amount you will bring it here. Sir, profit we will take it here. Clear? Balance sheet and P&L का format. So now the next statement, that is your statement of changes in equity. Statement of changes in equity. Now you will say कि सर ये समझ में नहीं आया. I understand बाबा. I understand that. I understand that. ये समझ में आ जाएगा as we do the topic. But as of now you have to remember that this other comprehensive income is part of the P&L. Is part of the P&L, and this amount will be taken to balance sheet in retained earnings. This will be taken to other components of equity. Now changes in equity. Now everyone say me, why will your equity change, Baba? Why will your equity change? Why will equity change?
Right, due to the stock market
Stock market.
charge, like
In equity, what did we record? Better share capital, share premium, retained earnings, other components of equity. वो कब चेंज होगा? Why will your share capital, share premium change? Can I say share capital, share premium will change because of what reason? Because the company is issuing new shares in the market. Company is
Yes,
issuing
sir.
new shares in the market. Why will your retained earnings change? Sir, retained earnings will change because profit is zyada. During the year, profit is there. So that is the reason. Sir, why will other components of equity affect? Other components of equity? Yes, because of this OCI part. So now see, this is the statement. And many students will say first class, sir, ye balance sheet pin. As I mentioned, this is single entity. If you remember the format, your single entity will be easy. And your statement of changes in equity also comes in the exam. Understand that. So what is the format of this, sir? The format is your opening balance. That is your share capital. Share premium. Your retained earnings. And other components of equity. And ये आपका total है. Sir, why should we show this? We have to show this separately because it provides good information to the stakeholders. We are doing financial reporting. We are preparing balance sheet and P&L किसके लिए? For the shareholders. That is the reason. So can I say मेरा opening balance होगा 1st Jan 2000x1 को जो भी वैल्यू है सर, पिछले साल का क्लोजिंग, इस साल का ओपनिंग, previous year closing is this year opening. Then here you have less retrospective impact. You have your retrospective impact or prior period error. You have a standard regarding this. We will understand at that time. But as of now, you have to write down. Write down the format as mentioned. Yes, sir. Then you get what? Restated balance. You adjust in retained earnings here. Everything will remain same. Only this value will change. अभी retro का meaning क्या है? What is this? We will cover this once we start with the topic. Now, now you only say share capital, new shares issued. If new shares are issued, can I say share capital will increase? Share premium will increase. Sir, profit is there. Profit or loss? Profit or loss will increase your retained earnings or decrease. Dividend. If you're paying dividend, dividend किधर से pay होता है? Sir, dividend is also paid from retained earnings. Then, other comprehensive income will affect your OCE part. So with this, you get what, sir? You get your closing balance. And this format is very important. As mentioned, single entity question आता है इससे. You only have to remember these points. As we start with the topics, you will understand, sir, क्या किधर adjustment किधर हो रहा है. What adjustment should be done in P&L, what adjustment should be done in balance sheet, changes in equity, etc. So this is format of your statement of changes in equity. So we have covered the balance sheet, P&L, changes in equity format. We have done what is financial statements. What are the 5 financial statements? We have discussed what is asset, liability, equity. Sir, statement of cash flow, we will do at the end. Not so important for FR. Important for SBR, but अपन करेंगे at the end. And notes to accounts are just simple. It's not in detail. A paper होगा, a table, or you write down the data in that. उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं है notes to accounts. Depending upon the company. These 3 formats are clear to everyone.
So, statement of changes in equity and other comprehensive income, ये दोनों डेप्थ में जाएंगे ना बाद में?
Yes, yes. Statement of changes in equity. Yes. This statement of changes in equity क्या है? अभी सुनो. It's for the year. For the year ended 31st 12 2000 x1. Now when we prepare the balance sheet, वी डायरेक्टली रिकॉर्ड दिस वैल्यू. ये वैल्यू किधर से आ रहा है? हाउ डिड यू गेट दिस वैल्यू? यू गेट दिस वैल्यू फ्रॉम स्टेटमेंट ऑफ changes in equity only, because here you write down the closing value. Here you write down what is the value on 31st 12 2000 x1. You write down the value, but वो value उसका difference कैसा है, कितना difference है, why share capital is increasing, why retain earning is decreasing or increasing, ये सारा कुछ किधर बताते अपन? We show in statement of changes in equity. So that the shareholders, the stakeholders, if I read a balance sheet, I get to know पिछले साल share capital 10,000 था, this year it became 20,000. Why 20,000? Because the company has issued new shares in the market, they have raised funds. So this values will be recorded in balance sheet. यही value जा रहा है ultimately. Here we are
सर
showing.
तो आपने ऐसे बोला था कि रिवैल्यूएशन सरप्लस रिटेन्ड अर्निंग्स में जाएगा.
Yes, revaluation surplus is, I mentioned revaluation surplus is going to retain earnings, Baba. I mentioned retain earnings को खाली profit figure जाता है. The other comprehensive income part goes to OC. देखो इधर. This profit where will you take बेटे? This profit you take to retain earnings? Yes sir. This ये किधर जाएगा? This should go in OC. OC किधर आता है? Other components of equity comes in balance sheet. You will write down this amount. But उसके पहले कोई opening balance था ना? Today I say that 10,000 amount is already recorded. You already have 10,000 chocolates. If I give you 2,000 chocolates extra, कितने chocolates हो गए आपके पास? 12,000 ना? So now this 12,000 where did you record? Can I say this 12,000 is recorded in balance sheet? You already had 10,000 chocolates. 2,000 chocolates
सर
you
तो
received
उसको
extra.
वर्किंग अप उसी में करेंगे ना,
Yes, this 2,000 where will you show? This 2,000 you will
ऐड
show
कर
here.
देंगे.
Yes, you will add it here. So what is this changes in equity? Changes in equity is simple one thing. Opening closing balance का difference explain कर रहा है. It is explaining the difference to you. Why share capital increasing? Why share premium increasing? Why retain earning is increasing or decreasing? Why other components of equity is increasing? सबका opening balance होगा. Some of the other balance will be there in that account. Addition or subtraction we are doing. And this
सर इसके
value,
अगर बैलेंस भी लिख के आ गए तो मार्क्स मिलते गए.
this balance,
ओपनिंग बैलेंस, हाँ.
yes, you get marks for this also.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं.
You get marks also for this also. That we will come
ओके
once
सर.
we discuss the
ओके सर.
get into topic. But सबको clear है format of balance sheet, P&L changes in equity very important from day one, because from tomorrow we are starting with the first important topic, the first standard, accounting standard. ये retain earnings काम में आएगा, your depreciation, your asset, non current asset, current asset, everything will come into picture. Yes sir. So with this your format part is done. So ये भी हो गया. चलो then अभी as I mentioned, one important point which I had to discuss is your discounting का part. चलो then let me, okay, before that some important topics I have to discuss, important terms which you have done. Give me 1 minute. A question to everyone. मैचिंग प्रिंसिपल का मीनिंग क्या है? अक्रूवल प्रिंसिपल का मीनिंग क्या है?
सर आप कॉन्सेप्चुअल फ्रेमवर्क चालू कर रहे हैं.
मैचिंग, accrual, going concern. You should know these three terms. मैचिंग प्रिंसिपल का मीनिंग क्या होता है एवरीवन? चलो सेम ही, व्हाट डज मैचिंग प्रिंसिपल मींस?
सर आपने मशीन ली है, मशीन का जो इनकम हो रहा हो P&L में आप क्रेडिट करेंगे और उसका डेप्रिसिएशन डेबिट करेंगे तो वो मैचिंग प्रिंसिपल.
कैन आई से टुडे व्हेन कमिंग टू मैचिंग प्रिंसिपल, मैचिंग प्रिंसिपल क्या बोलता है? मैच रेवेन्यू एंड एक्सपेंसेस. Your accounting standards are based on these principles only. These are what principles you have covered in your class 11, 12, in your BCom also. Basic principles of accounting. Principle of accounting. Matching principle. See here. Today I am making a sales. Example. I am making a sale of 10,000. Relating to this sale, there is cost of sales. अरे बाबू नहीं रुको. सेल का वैल्यू कितना है 1000. आई परचेज अ यूनिट फॉर 800. सो व्हाट इज माय प्रॉफिट बेटे 200 ना. Now can I say we are following matching principle or not here? Sir, this is income, this is expense or not? If I record revenue today in 2000x1, in 2000x3 I record 800 expense, is this correct? You only say me. Nahi na.
No, sir.
The revenues recorded this year, this revenue has a cost attached to it, तो मैं recognize आज ही करूंगा. So this is matching principle, match revenue and expense. Yes sir, clear. Yes sir. अभी चलो next, accrual basis. Accrual basis. Accrual basis, can you say me what does accrual basis means or accrual principle means?
ट्रांजैक्शन जब ऑफर हुआ है तब रिकॉर्ड होगा.
Okay, others?
काइंड ऑफ फ्यूचर में ट्रांजैक्शन होगा तो.
अभी चलो मैं एक एग्जांपल लेता हूं. आई एम सेलिंग एप्पल. मेरा धंधा क्या है, बिजनेस क्या है, एप्पल बेचना. अरे एप्पल फोन, जो भी समझना आपको. टुडे आई से आई, मैंने आईफोन आपको दे दिया आज. आई हैव गिवन द आईफोन टुडे टू यू. इफ आई एम गिविंग द आईफोन टुडे टू यू फॉर $1000, दिस इज व्हाट एन इनकम फॉर मी और नॉट बेटे? ये मेरा इनकम है. यस सर. बट यू आर सेइंग कि सर आज पैसा नहीं है सर, टुडे वी डू नॉट हैव द अमाउंट. यू से कि सर फ्यूचर में देंगे आपको. I am selling an iPhone today to you. You are saying कि sir future में, in future we will give you the amount to you. In future we will give the amount to you. If you are giving the amount in future to me, say me. You are saying sir after 3 months. After 3 months we will pay sir. Now you say me, जो revenue है, जो sales है, when should I record? Should I record this revenue today or after 3 months?
सर आज ही रिकॉर्ड कर लेंगे.
Can I say I have given the iPhone today to you, but I am receiving the amount in future? That means this income is recorded today, not when cash is received. So accrual principle means what? You should record the income and expenses when they are incurred. When the settlement or the payment is not done, we will not see the payment here. Understood? See, today I am using a factory today. Factory I am using, I have to pay every month rent or not? मैंने ओनर को बोला, I have mentioned to the owner that I will pay the rent after 10 years. No, 10 years, no, 10 months. I am paying the rent after 10 years. 10 months. Will I record this expense after 10 months or today? I will record today only, Baba. Accrual principle का meaning क्या होता है? आपने benefit आज ले लिया. So if you have taken the benefit today, for this month, it is an expense for you. It's not that when you pay or when you receive the amount. So accrual principle means income and expenses are recorded when occurred. समझ में आया सबको? When occurred, not when cash is paid or etc. समझ में आया?
पेमेंट से पहले.
Yes, yes. कुछ डाउट्स है क्या? When incurred or occurred, whatever you say, not when cash is received or paid. See, when we will learn accounting standards, we will learn with common sense only. Understand that. सो इफ यू नो दिस बेसिक प्रिंसिपल सो हो जाएगा. गोइंग कंसर्न का मीनिंग क्या होता है?
बिजनेस फोरसेबल फ्यूचर में चलेगा.
कैन आई से गोइंग कंसर्न मीन्स business will continue for foreseeable future. That means the intention is what? To do the business, not to shut down. That means
अच्छा,
more than,
मतलब more than 12 months.
yes, more than 12 months. Going concern. So whenever we prepare balance sheet and P&L, ये भी basic अपन सोचते हैं कि the business will continue for more than 12 months. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes. Okay. सो विद दिस ये पार्ट भी हो गए जो बेसिक प्रिंसिपल है. और कुछ प्रिंसिपल है क्या? यस, सब्सटेंस ओवर फॉर्म, वन मोर थिंग, वो भी अपन को करना है.
सर कंसिस्टेंसी बचे.
क्या बेटे?
गोइंग कंसर्न कंसिस्टेंसी एक्रोल.
हाँ, वो हो गए, उसका कोई कंसिस्टेंसी इतना कुछ है नहीं, अपन वो सीख लेंगे.
नहीं क्या? अच्छा.
यू शुड नो बेसिक, आई एम सेइंग नो, बेसिक आना चाहिए. देन द
ओके सर.
नेक्स्ट वन, सब्सटेंस ओवर फॉर्म बेटे. Substance over form. Today I have an iPhone with me. This iPhone I am saying I am selling to you. I am selling to you. That is iPhone. राम के पास आईफोन है. किसको बेचा है? राजू को. $1,000 में. बट राम इज यूजिंग द फोन ओनली. मैंने क्या बोला? आई एम सेइंग दैट आई एम सेलिंग एन आईफोन टुडे टू यू. You pay, but still I am only using the iPhone. I am selling the iPhone to Raju, but मैंने राजू को क्या बोला है? I am saying Raju that I will use this phone. Now you only say me what is happening. और छोड़ो ये मतलब. In chat say here. Okay, leave this. Let me give this one. iPhone किसके पास अभी? राजू के पास है. Ram is saying that I will use the iPhone. आईफोन किसके पास है? राजू के पास. आई एम सेलिंग एन आईफोन टुडे टू यू, यू हैव द आईफोन. यू आर गिविंग बैक टुडे टू मी. आई से आई एम यूजिंग द आईफोन. अगेन दिस आईफोन विल बी गिवन टू राम ओनली. In this case, what is happening? You only say, sir, on one side he is selling and on the other side again he is taking back and he is using. So what is happening here? What do you think? Can I say this iPhone is acting as a collateral? It's like a loan taken. On the agreement we are saying we are selling the iPhone, but अपन actually बेच नहीं रहे. Ram is not selling. Ram is selling and again taking it back to use it. So here, even though when we see from this point of view, it is a sales. But when we get into the reality of the transaction, what we say? It is a loan taken. It is not a sale. So the basic what we say, जो दिखता है वो है नहीं इसमें. So when you see, what do you think? Ki sir, this is a sale transaction, but when you get in detail of the transaction, this is part of a standard. We will learn that. So substance over form का meaning क्या है? Show the reality of the transaction, not the legal form. So this is done. So these are the four basic principles which you should know. Yes sir. So this
तो
is,
इसका ट्रांजैक्शन कैसे रिकॉर्ड होता है, मतलब
you will understand this in detail बेटे. तो इसका डेबिट क्रेडिट क्या होगा? लोन ही होगा रिकॉर्ड. डेबिट बैंक क्रेडिट लोन. I say what? No, I am selling an item, but I say ki after 6 months I will purchase back from you. Today I am selling iPhone today to you at $1,000, but I say I will purchase this iPhone from you back at $1,200. $1,200. सो हियर व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, आई एम शोइंग कि मैं सेल कर रहा हूं, बट मैं सेल नहीं कर रहा हूं. आई एम जस्ट ब्रिंगिंग दिस आईफोन एज अ कोलैटरल और एज अ सिक्योरिटी, बट आई एम टेकिंग ए लोन हियर. कंट्रोल का मीनिंग क्या था? व्हाट डज कंट्रोल मीन्स? कंट्रोल मीन्स व्हाट? The person who is using the asset, who has the ability, who can use the asset. इधर asset कौन use कर रहा है? राम कर रहा है. Even though we have sold this to Raju, but use कौन कर रहा है? राम ही कर रहा है. That is the reason we say substance over form show the reality of the transaction, not the legal form. As we move forward ये समझ में आ जाएगा. इतना कुछ important है नहीं, but it will be clear once we start with the main topics etc. एक standard में एक छोटा सा part है. So with this part is
परचेस
also done.
एग्रीमेंट,
Yes, Rohit.
रीपरचेस एग्रीमेंट.
हाँ उधर ही. So with this part is done. Okay sir. अभी हो गए. Coming to the last topic, the discounting part. So मैंने बोला ना डिस्काउंटिंग के बारे में सीखेंगे, that is FM और AFM part, but you should know so that it becomes easy.
सर अभी आप इतना ही सिखाने वाले हैं ना? तो मैं थोड़ा जल्दी जाना था आज.
Okay, कोई नहीं.
मतलब
Discounting.
डिस्काउंटिंग ही पढ़ा रहे ना या इससे
Dis
ज्यादा?
Yeah, discounting and amortization table.
ओके सर, ठीक है.
Now see here. आज $100 or in future $100. Today is 0 after 5 years. Which one will you take? आप कौन सा लोगे? Which one? If I say I will give you 100 rupees today or I will give 100 rupees in future, which one will you take? Option A ki option B? Which one will you choose?
ऑप्शन ए.
Option A. Why? Because you will say, sir, आज 100 rupees मिल जाएगा तो हम invest कर लेंगे. Yes or no? You will
यस.
invest and get the money. So can I say that is the reason we say what? इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Time value of money. Time value of money. Yes, sir. So that is the reason we say today's 1 rupee is not equal to tomorrow's 1 rupee because of inflation, a lot of other factors. वो FM का part है, अपन नहीं जाएंगे उसमें. This you should think. Now see here everyone. Now बेटे, when you mention कि sir this is good, you say sir today you give, in future we need not this. Now I say that this 100 rupees if I am giving a 10% interest, ये कितना हो जाएगा फ्यूचर में? 110 हो जाएगा ना ये? 110. This 100 becomes in future 110. If I deposit 100 rupees, I get 110. Yes, sir. Now, if I say, sir, future में 110 मिलेगा, आज कितना होगा? In future you will get 110. Sir, आज कितना deposit करना पड़ेगा? I say you get 10% interest. आज कितना deposit करोगे? Can I say 100 ही ना? No, 110. So here what we are learning, understand. Can I say this 100? How did I calculate this 10 बेटे? मैंने कैसे calculate किया ये 110? Can I say I calculated this as what? 100 plus 100 into 10%. मेरे को फ्यूचर का वैल्यू मिला ना, कितना ये फ्यूचर वैल्यू? सर 100 plus 110 सर. Now see here in the other case, sir फ्यूचर वैल्यू दिया हुआ है, 110 is given. Do I know what is the amount? नहीं सर. Do I know ये अमाउंट कितना है? I know कि 10% है. Can I solve this or not? कैसे करेंगे ये अपन? Can I say x plus 0.10x, 110 is equal to 1.10x. So 110 divided by 1.10 करूंगा तो will I get x or not? That is 100. So this is known as discounting. You need not remember, you can remember the formula. Future value is equal to present value into 1 plus r to the power of n. So आपको ये remember करना है. Sir, how should we calculate future value? So प्रेजेंट वैल्यू क्या होगा? फ्यूचर वैल्यू डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस आर टू द पावर ऑफ n। सिंपल। ये फॉर्मूला आपको रिमेंबर करना पड़ेगा, बट यू नीड नॉट रिमेंबर इफ यू नो द शॉर्टकट ऑन योर कैलकुलेटर। एक्सेल पर तो हो जाएगा काम आपका। बट डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डिस्काउंटिंग है? जो फ्यूचर में वैल्यू उसको डिस्काउंट करना है सर। सो नाउ सी हियर, I say interest rate is 10%. In future, I am getting 500, 5 years. Today, what is the value? आज का वैल्यू कितना है? 0. Can I say I have to discount this for how many years? कितने साल के लिए डिस्काउंट करना पड़ेगा?
5 years.
Can I say I have to bring this amount from 5 to 0? 5 years का डिस्काउंट करना पड़ेगा. So 5 years. Use this, sir. Sir, present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus r to the power of n. Yes, sir. So PV कितना है? फ्यूचर वैल्यू कितना है? 500 सर। इंटरेस्ट रेट कितना है? 1 प्लस आर टू द पावर ऑफ एन। एन कितना है? 5 years। एन इज व्हाट सर? 5 years। सो फ्यूचर प्रेस 500 डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस 0.10 टू द पावर ऑफ 5, that is 500 divided by 1.10 to the power of 5. So do it. सर नॉर्मल कैलकुलेटर में कैसे करते हैं? 1.10 इंटू 1.10 इंटू 1.10 इंटू 1.10 इंटू 1.10. तो टेक दैट फिगर एंड डिवाइड इट बाय दिस वन. You will get something approx 310. ये कितना आ रहा है? 1 point 1.6105. If you divide this, you get approx 310. कुछ ऐसा आंसर मिलेगा 310. दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट. बट सर एग्जाम में कैसे करेंगे अपन? हाउ शुड वी डू इन एग्जाम? शॉर्टकट. रिमेंबर दिस योर डिस्काउंट फैक्टर. यू विल कैलकुलेट समथिंग नोन एज डिस्काउंट फैक्टर. डिस्काउंट फैक्टर क्या होगा? 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस आर टू द पावर ऑफ एन. अंडरस्टैंड दिस. नाउ लेट मी टेक अ गुड एग्जाम. डिड यू गेट दिस? ये मिला क्या? ये समझ में आया डिस्काउंटिंग का कॉन्सेप्ट? यस.
Yes, sir.
यस. अभी चलो मैं एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, दिस वाज द लॉजिक. अभी मैं आई नो कि मैं आई एम लिटिल बिट फास्ट हियर, आई नो दैट, बट इतना नहीं है. वो आपका एफएम का पार्ट है. व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट सी ना, मैं बताता हूं आपको. एवरीवन 1 2 3 4. कैन आई से 1000 इधर मिलेगा, 1000 इधर मिलेगा, 1000 इधर मिलेगा, 1000 1000. दिस इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर योर एफआर. एवरीवन मैं बोलूं इंटरेस्ट रेट इज 10%. कितना इंटरेस्ट रेट? और डिस्काउंट रेट, इंटरेस्ट रेट इज 10%. दिस फॉर हाउ मेनी इयर्स आई हैव टू डिस्काउंट बेटे? दिस 1000 फॉर हाउ मेनी इयर्स आई हैव टू डिस्काउंट? 1 year. This 1000 for how many years I have to discount? 2 years. This 3 years, this 4 years, this 5 years. Yes sir. When I discount बेटे, can I say मेरे को I will apply this discount factor. मेरा इंटरेस्ट कितना है? 10%. So now, so 1 divided by 1.10, can I say यही है इसका वैल्यू? To the power of 1, then again you will do to the power of 2. ऐसे करके आप करोगे. बट इसका शॉर्टकट क्या? दिस इज योर नॉर्मल कैलकुलेटर. टेक आउट ए नॉर्मल कैलकुलेटर प्लीज. प्रेस 1 divided by 1 divided by 1.10. 1 divided by 1.10 is equal to, प्रेस करो. you get 0.909. yes or no?
हाँ
ये कैश फ्लो है, ये डिस्काउंट फैक्टर 0.909 मिला कि नहीं? अगेन रिपीटिंग, 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 1.10, 0.909 मिला?
Yes, sir.
यस सर।
अभी इज इक्वल टू दबा, कुछ नहीं दबाना, और इज इक्वल टू यू विल गेट फॉर सेकेंड ईयर 0.826, नेक्स्ट ईयर 0.751, नेक्स्ट ईयर 0.683, नेक्स्ट ईयर 0.621 मिला वैल्यू। सो अभी इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर लो, आंसर आपका सेम ही आएगा। 909,826,751,683,621. So can I say these all values are on what date? Can I say if I do this total, can I say I will get today's value? Today's value कितना होगा ये ऐड करने के बाद? 3790. Can I say 3790 है बेटे? ये आना चाहिए आपको।
Yes,
इफ
sir.
यू नो दिस योर वर्क इज डन। इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं आता है। सो ये डिस्काउंट फैक्टर, डिड यू गेट टू नो हाउ शुड वी कैलकुलेट द डिस्काउंट फैक्टर? First you
Yes, sir.
calculate this part, then you take 1 divided by this, or you directly do 1 divided। एक्सेल पर तो और ज्यादा इजी है, तो वो आपका इतना एक्सेल का काम नहीं पड़ेगा। इट्स नॉट एफएम और एएफएम क्लास, सो वी हैव टू लर्न दिस इन डिटेल। इफ यू नो दिस, दिस इज दैट। नाउ कैन आई से मेरा आज का वैल्यू कितना है? कैन आई से माई ओपनिंग बैलेंस इज हाउ मच एवरीवन? 3790। On this, can I say interest will apply or not? On this, interest will apply at 10%। कितना इंटरेस्ट है? 379। Sir, I am standing at what date? I am standing at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am standing at these date, yes sir. So 0, 1, 2. Now can I say ये जो वैल्यू मैंने कैलकुलेट किया ना, I have calculated this till here. So what I am doing now? I am bringing the value till this date. अभी एक साल के बाद में क्या हो रहा है? Can I say after 1 year I am doing the payment or not? After 1
Yes,
year
sir.
I am doing the payment, or you say payment is received etc, जो भी है। ऐसे पेमेंट किया हुआ है। कितने का पेमेंट किया सर? 1000। सो मेरा क्लोजिंग बैलेंस कितना आ जाएगा? हाउ मच विल बी माई क्लोजिंग बैलेंस? सर ओपनिंग था प्लस इंटरेस्ट माइनस दिस 1000, यू विल गेट योर क्लोजिंग बैलेंस। 3169। अंडरस्टूड दिस वन? सर इधर वैल्यू था, आई हैव टू इंक्रीज दिस वैल्यू, आई एम इंक्रीजिंग इट। ऑन दैट डेट आई एम डूइंग द पेमेंट, मैंने रिड्यूस किया। यस सर। अभी नेक्स्ट ईयर में पेमेंट क्या होगा? 3169 ओपनिंग बैलेंस। इसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा बेटे? ए, ये
Even
बी, ये सी, ये डी क्या होगा? ए प्लस बी माइनस सी। सो अभी इसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? 317 माइनस 1000 कितना है? मैंने राउंडिंग ऑफ किया है, 2486 है। 2486 सेम कंटिन्यू होते जाएगा ये बेटे। ये 1735, 1735, 173 माइनस 1000, 908, 908। Can I say this will be equal to 0 or not at the end of 5th year? Yes sir, मेरे को पेमेंट है, पेमेंट पे कर दिया। So what will be the interest? 92 will be the interest। समझ में आया ये टेबल जो अपन ने बनाया अभी? ये
yes,
this table will play a major role in 2 accounting standards। मतलब अपन सिलेबस में 2 to 3 एरियाज पूरा चैप्टर में यही होगा कवर, इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं होगा. इफ यू नो हाउ टू डू दिस टेबल, योर वर्क इज डन. What do we say this? इसको क्या बोलते अपन? We say this as amortization table or schedule. Amortization table or schedule. You should know this बेटे. ऐसे कैश फ्लोज दिया होगा. दिस इज द कैश फ्लो विच इज गिवन. वी हैव टू डिस्काउंट इट यूजिंग द रेट एंड देन अपन को ओपनिंग बैलेंस, एनी इंटरेस्ट, एनी पेमेंट. नाउ अगर मैं बोलूं इधर कुछ भी नहीं था, there is nothing here, only we have to pay 10,000 at the end of 5th year. At the end of 5th year you have to pay 1,000. Can I say this 1,000 will be 621? Can I say this 621 every year you will charge interest to this? पेमेंट में कुछ आएगा क्या? If I say ये चारों हट जाए, if these 4 things are not there, only this 1,000 is there, will payment come into picture?
No, sir.
No. So this is amortization table or schedule which you have to understand. So what should you remember? The shortcut जो मैंने बताया ना, 1 divided by 1.10 और जो भी interest rate है. Yes, then we have to calculate this table. Table में क्या करते हैं सर? We take the opening balance, interest, payment, closing, etc. Understand this as of now. So in future whatever I have to pay, sir, I have to pay after 10 years. If you have to pay after 10 years and you know it is an expense today, तो आपको आज ही record करना पड़ेगा. So when you record it, you have to discount and record it. Accounting is simple, debit credit easy है. Just to make your life complicated, उन्होंने क्या किया है? They have introduced this discounting का thing. Accounting is easy only, but to complicate your life, they have introduced the discounting part, time value of money to accounting also.
So इसका रिगार्डिंग सम्स करेंगे हम लोग बात.
इसके बारे में बेटे,
हाँ हाँ.
हाँ ये एक IFRS 16 ये पूरा उसका ही रिलेटेड ऐसा ही टेबल बहुत बहुत सीखेंगे, बहुत सारा क्वेश्चंस करेंगे तो हो जाएगा. बट इतना समझ में आया कि डिस्काउंटिंग क्यों करते अपन. वाई डू वी डू डिस्काउंटिंग? बिकॉज टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी. अगर मैंने किसी को आज डिस्काउंट कर दिया, इफ आई हैव डिस्काउंटेड समथिंग, मेरे को वापस उसी वैल्यू पर लेके जाना है ना. अगर मैंने बोला कि फ्यूचर में 100 दूंगा, उसकी वैल्यू आज 90 है, वो 100 कैसे होगा? इसके ऊपर 10 ऐड करना पड़ेगा ना. तो दैट इज द रीजन आई एम डिस्काउंटिंग दिस वैल्यू, अगेन आई एम अनवाइंडिंग इट. मैं उसको ओपन कर रहा हूं.
ओके.
यही सम को एक और बार प्रैक्टिस करो तो हो जाएगा. अपन कल यही टॉपिक का डिस्कशन करेंगे बस. दिस टॉपिक अ बेसिक स्मॉल पार्ट विल बी इंक्लूडेड दैट. सो विद दिस इन आवर टुडे सेशन अपन ने क्या क्या किया? वी हैव डिस्कस द पेपर पैटर्न, we have discussed what? We have discussed the syllabus, we have discussed the basic of accounting. From tomorrow we will be starting your syllabus main part. I have to discuss one more thing, the hack to pass your FR or hack to clear FR. वो अपन कल डिस्कस करेंगे. दी फर्स्ट क्लास वी विल डिस्कस सर व्हाट शुड बी आवर अप्रोच, माइंडसेट कैसे होना चाहिए, क्या सब कल डिस्कस करेंगे. आई विल शेयर दी नोट्स विच आई प्रोवाइडेड. नाउ अंडरस्टैंड सर ये आईएएस, ये आईएएस क्या है, आईएफआरएस क्या है, लिख लो अभी. अभी लिख लो आईएएस एंड आईएफआरएस का मीनिंग क्या है. आईएएस एंड आईएफआरएस, इंटरनेशनल अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड. इंटरनेशनल अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड ये क्या है? इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्टिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स. सिंपल वर्ड में बोलूं ये क्या है? इन सिंपल वर्ड ऐसे, लैंग्वेज ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. ये क्या है? योर अकाउंटिंग लैंग्वेज है. ये क्या है? अकाउंटिंग लैंग्वेज. अगर आपने आज एक मशीन परचेज किया, इफ यू परचेज एन मशीन, हाउ शुड यू रिकॉर्ड इट? समझ में आया? अगर आपने मशीन परचेज किया है तो हाउ विल यू रिकॉर्ड इट? अकाउंटिंग लैंग्वेज, like we have learned no ABCD. So same, IS and IFRS will give you the principal rules and regulations. Rules नहीं बोलूंगा, principles. So IS and IFRS will give you say कि एक for each one, if you purchase a PP, if you purchase a land, उसका accounting कैसे करोगे आप? So IS and IFRS will be teaching this. If you give a property on rent, how will you do the accounting? How will you do the accounting for trade receivable? How will you do the accounting for your goodwill, your intangible asset, investment property, cash, trade receivable, trade payable? If you have taken a loan, how will you do the accounting? ये सारा कुछ सीखेंगे अपन. So IS and IFRS, particularly when coming to revenue, सर रेवेन्यू कैसे रिकॉग्नाइज करें? अगर आज मैंने गुड्स बेच दिया, should I recognize revenue today or in future? When should I recognize revenue? These all things are mentioned. Understood what does accounting standard means? Your financial reporting standard, it's what? Accounting language, which will help us to present in the balance sheet and P&L. So with this, for today's, we have done the basic part. From tomorrow, we will be starting with your first standard, IAS 16. IAS 16 क्या होगा? Property, plant and equipment. So property, plant and equipment का meaning क्या है? Depreciation calculation. How should you record the asset? Today, if you purchase the asset, किस वैल्यू पर रिकॉर्ड करना चाहिए? That will be learning. The revaluation surplus, today we have taught, we have written, that will be learning. So coming 3 classes, that is today's Wednesday, no? So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 classes you'll be having. In that 3 classes, first 3 classes we will learn IAS 16. पहला standard complete करेंगे अपन IAS 16. So you'll be having class Saturday also, IAS 16, so that by Monday your demo lectures will be done. So once we learn this first standard, the coming 3 days, then the next class will be the continuation. जो भी अपन ने पहला पढ़ा IAS 16 will be repeated in IAS 40, will be repeated in IAS 38. So it will have a link. So understand the first topic very well. So the coming three topics or 4 topics will be same only, easy only. Here and there some new points will be there. Okay. So with this, for today it's enough. As I mentioned, today we have written much, but from tomorrow, as I mentioned, what we will be doing, understand here. Let me explain you. अभी देखो, this is what the first topic, IAS 16. ये पूरा डिस्कशन अपन लिखेंगे नहीं, दिस इज नोट्स, टेक आउट अ प्रिंट आउट, सो इट विल बी हेल्पफुल. मीनिंग भी अपन डिस्कस करेंगे, वी विल टेक सम बेसिक एग्जांपल्स एक्सेट्रा. व्हेन कमिंग टू द फर्स्ट टॉपिक, दिस इज द फर्स्ट कैलकुलेशन का क्वेश्चन. सो आई विल टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट, आई विल पेस्ट इट, यू हैव द नोट्स, वी विल डिस्कस, एंड देन बिलो दिस ओनली अपन क्वेश्चंस करेंगे. ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट वी विल डिस्कस ऑल दिस. देन कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. सर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक क्या है? ये सब्सीक्वेंट, ये छोटा सा टॉपिक है, एमसीक्यू में आ सकता है इफ यू लकी. उसके बाद में थर्ड टॉपिक. तो वी विल लर्न ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. यू नीड नॉट मेक, आपके पास नोट्स है. हाँ, व्हेन वी टेक अ बेसिक एग्जांपल, दिस जर्नल एंट्री सारा कुछ लिखेंगे अपन, समझेंगे, बट इवन दो स्टिल इट इज रिटन हियर. सी, ये जो अमोर्टाइजेशन टेबल अपन ने सीखा है वो भी है. सो दिस वे वी विल कंटिन्यू विद योर सिलेबस पार्ट. Any doubts to anyone in today's class?
No, sir, no doubt.
No? So if you're watching the demo lectures on YouTube, if you want to enroll to the class, as mentioned, the first 5 lectures are demo, you can attend. As mentioned, question bank will be given, which has 1000 MCQs and you have to solve it. अगर आपको परफेक्ट होना है, if you want to score good mark, and do not think कि सर 1000 MCQs बहुत ज्यादा है, नहीं. As we do the topic, as you do the MCQ, हो जाएगा. You will not get to know कि सर हमने इतने MCQs कर लिए. And after each standard or each IS and IFRS test will be there. One full mock with evaluation will be done as mentioned, and doubt solving. As if you have any doubts, you message me, I'll clear it. Either you can connect with me or you can connect with Chinmay sir. Start your preparation as soon as possible. Do not wait कि sir अभी भी time है. Many students will do this only. They will start enrolling to the batch also after 1 week, 2 weeks. So do not do that. Attend regular classes. So with this, bye bye. Have a good day. Signing off. Radhe Radhe to everyone.